So, I love that it is exactly where I left it yesterday. We're just standing at the top of the academia, looking out, living our best life. That one's fine. Grab this one, why not? Where are we at with this? I think we are looking at next week. Yeah, so we're getting there towards having some stuff going on for next week. What were we up to story? Oh, I remember. The story decided to be rude. Okay, we need to do a tiny bit of this story, so we can hopefully unlock the next part of the main story. Because it hates me, and that's fine. Whee! We'll send in Secret Agent Nahida. I'm still loving the fact that she actually was a secret agent for most of this storyline. We've just had her sneaking about, being a cutie pie. Okay. Tainari! Hi, Tainari. You little floofer. Oh, I'm like, why is it not just auto-talking? What's going on?
Keep your voice down.
Oh, there's a small child.
Tainari.
Oh, Shadow, thank you for that health check. And that smooch. Okay, let me do a little stretch.
Am I going to die?
Am I going to die? Oh no, small child.
Listen to her and tell
Okay.
that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she would...
Refreshing. Delicious. H2O.
Tainari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die.
Oh my god, this child, what the hell?
I feel like I'm getting lighter.
What happened? Tainari, is he?
What is going on?
Enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication.
You just have a small fever.
In no time.
Teehee,
Really?
it's fine.
Then, can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do.
Oh god.
You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
I feel like we've come into a really weird story, and I don't know if I am
Pretty healthy.
living for
How
it.
did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either.
Okay,
Mom's
I
been
think I'm
telling me
gonna
it's
skip through this a
different
little
from
bit,
before.
because I kind of want to keep going with the main story, so we're gonna see the contaminated region.
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest.
Hey,
around
like,
until I
how are
say
you
so.
doing today?
Got it? Traveler, Paimon.
Oh.
Let's step out for now.
Oh no. You leave the room with Tainari.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
Oh man, I am not prepared for this one. How is your day? My day has been pretty busy,
Let him rest
Shadow.
here for a while.
Had a lot of work to
I
do,
told him that he would feel
and
better
that
after
kept me
some
on my
rest and
toes.
rest. But I only said that to comfort him.
But I went to
symptoms resemble
Costco
a fever,
after work,
But something else is
and I
causing
got some
They
snacks
seem
and things
more
like that
akin to a
for
disruption in his
work,
psyche.
and
Antipyretics
yeah,
won't
that
be
was
of much
fun.
use.
Do a little bit of a shop in Costco.
Mr.
We love a
Forest
little
Watcher,
Costco
you
shop.
have to help him.
But yeah, it's been good.
If
How has your
memory
day been?
serves,
I love Tainari.
for
He is
some
great. I
purpose
love
to
his little
help with
floofy
the
ears and
mind.
tail. They're very
A small
cute.
number grow in arid
I'm doing
deserts.
good. I'm glad to
They
hear
usually look like
that.
shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water. They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidia
But yeah, I
forest
feel
climate,
my day's been
so
good.
I
I'm
don't have
glad to
any
hear
on
it,
hand.
Shadow.
I'll ask the caravans.
But yeah,
Go
I don't
find
know if
Conway.
I'm mentally prepared to deal with this sad childless sick story. Never been to
Contaminated
Costco?
region.
It is a oversized
Is that why
grocery
you two are
store
also here?
with
Yep.
reasonably priced goods. I bought myself a liter tub of chocolate mousse
Whether you
because
look at
I've been
scale,
craving chocolate
internal
mousse and it
conditions,
only cost me
or resultant
$12.
effects,
And so I'm going to be
completely
eating chocolate
different.
mousse for at least the
only
next
thing they
week.
have in common is that they
And I am
aren't
okay with
welcome.
that.
This nuisance
So I had
made
spicy
itself
noodles
home
and
in
chicken
the
nuggets with
forest,
chocolate mousse for
so
dinner.
I
It was
can't
great.
turn a
Yum yum.
blind
It was
eye.
honestly so good.
We feel the same way.
All right.
So
Let's contact
good.
the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass.
It was honestly the most
can also
cursed dinner
ask
though.
about the
I was very
contaminated region.
giving big girl dinner
There's no time to
vibes.
waste. We have to move quickly. Let's go.
And I loved it. I loved every moment of it. Okay, tell me I'm no longer trapped. Oh, okay, we've got to keep going. Where do I have to go? Is it this spot? Maybe it's Sumeru City that's got it trapped? Okay, let's head up here and see. Maybe once we've done this next part. Oh no, the trap of story quest. Honestly, that is every time I've gone to do the next part of this act, I've been trapped with story quests that's like, you cannot continue because this area is being used for something else, and people are like, oh no, you can get rid of it now, like you can just skip it. And I try, and it's like, haha, jokes, you can only do that for like the future Archon quest, so suck a D. It's time to start doing some of those story quests and then give up on them so you can continue the main quest. And then when I come back to do them later, I'm gonna be so fucking confused what I'm meant to be doing. Like, it is a painful trap, and I hate everything about it.
Excuse me.
But it is
I'd
what
like
it
to
is, I
purchase some
suppose.
Vasanti grass. Do you have?
I'm sorry, Mr.
Okay.
Toast? Now that's odd. It's
Hmm.
my first time hearing you say something like that.
There we go.
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently.
Oh no, stolen?
They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old models, they still fetch a good price on the market.
Oh no.
Caravans had to pull together Mora to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, all the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory.
Wow,
Until this plan
that's
takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
I don't get it.
crazy.
If these goods are so important,
Crazy.
then why not think of a way to get them back?
Ah yes, just
Prices
rob
won't solve
the
anything.
stolen. It's fine.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't want to. It's just
It's so much more difficult, and we'd have to do hard work for that, and that's not what we're about.
apparently the forest has been very unusual as of late. Anyone who goes in experiences mental anomalies. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out. All we could do is come up with another solution.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region after stealing those mechanical parts? How
Okay,
many
we're
people were
gonna...
there in total?
That crook came from the contaminated region. As for how many,
There weren't any people. Were they
tell
mushrooms?
you, you might not believe me.
Oh my god, it's a mechanical crab. I'm in.
Heck, the Avidia Forest has
Is it that
To
crab?
be honest,
It's a
I prefer not
crab?
Think about it. It moved too skillfully to be new at this. It came
It's a
out of nowhere.
crab.
Before we were all shocked.
Okay,
I see.
Oh, but of course.
we're gonna go hunt down the mechanical crab.
Maybe one. If you're interested, you can.
All right, we'll go and have a word.
Please be done. Okay. Please let me continue. Main story. No. How is this whole area that I'm doing this in?
what they say.
Like, I have literally gone to multiple different locations. Oh wait, no, I'm still here, I
You have to see the
guess?
world for yourself to appreciate how
Okay,
beautiful
once
it
we've
is.
spoken to these people, maybe we'll be done. Okay. Crab, bad. Cool. Hey, Cammy, how are you? Hello. Welcome on in.
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries. It turns out that
Things were stolen. Crabs are bad. Gotcha. Mechanical crabs, the fucking worst. Don't trust them. Okay, nice. Okay, how's the Genshin going? It had been going really well, Cammy, until we got the problem of the area I need to be in for the next part of the Archon quest has been locked in behind a story quest for Tainari. So we have to talk to these people about an angry mechanical crab so that hopefully it will move to a different area and I can continue with the main story like I intended to. Because I want to fight the balladeer tonight. That is my goal. Tonight is the night I finally defeat the Wanderer.
According to their given commands.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. I don't actually know if that's what's gonna happen, but I imagine I have to defeat the balladeer at some point. So we'll see how we go.
After mechanical components. This doesn't.
Right. It's
So you all found a way
It's weird, I didn't have to do his story quest to finish. No, you don't have to, I don't have to do it to finish the Archon quest, Cammy. I can't continue the Archon quest because my location is currently being used by a different quest set, is what's happened. So I need to finish part of it to move it to a different area so that this area can be left free for me to do my Archon quest. It's one of those stupid things that happened. Yeah.
This won't get us anywhere.
You're right. We don't have
But
any
hopefully,
options right now.
once I get finished talking to these guys,
All yours, Mr. Forest Watcher.
it'll be like you have to go and find the mechanical crab, which will be in the forest and not in the area of the academia, and I can continue on.
We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh yeah, no
Oh
problem.
god.
Decline that offer. Once it appears, capture it.
don't worry. We're
Hopefully,
professionals.
we don't need to do this any further. Please go somewhere else. How far away is it? Okay, is that far enough away? No. Quest location occupied by other quests? Okay. We continue on with the crab story. God damn it. Most of the time you can do like just a, like this here. How is that the same as this area up here? This makes no sense. Like the fact that they're like, no, you can't do another quest because this one is within a 500-mile radius of this other quest, so get your shit together. Oh, I better not glide down there. I was about to do it and I realized I had like no stamina. That would have ended poorly. Watch me like speed run this crab quest just to try and get the next part unlocked. Ugh. This way. We're gonna drop. The reason we're gonna drop is because I'm worried that we'll hit this little circle and it'll suddenly be like, here is a cutscene for you, and I will fall from the sky. My poor little Nahi will die. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current
Oh my god, look at this little guy.
likely stolen.
That is annoying. It is so annoying, Cammy. I just want to keep going with the Archon quest, but it's like, haha.
Okay.
Please help Tainari. Please don't forget he needs help.
The components on board. This sumpter beast isn't familiar
Little
with us.
Nahi. She's
So be
just a
calm
little
and take
guy.
your time with it.
Secret Agent Nahi is best. Oh, that's right. We have to follow this guy.
Keep up with it.
Look at him go. He's really cute, but he's really slow.
Why did it stop?
There you go, eat some
It's loafing
food.
around. Or maybe it's hungry.
There you go, eat some food.
Caravanners grew disheartened after.
All right, it's moving again.
Oh, he's running. Okay, he's running fast. Look at him go. Well done, little guy. Good job. Oh, okay, feed him. Quickly, give him some food. Oh, mecha crab.
Did you?
Mecha crab. Mecha crab.
Is that the mechanic?
It looks strong.
Be careful. Do I get to fight mecha crab?
No, my sword.
Okay, let's do that. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to... And then we're going to do that. And then we'll do that. And that should have him done pretty much. Did I need to do that? Probably not from the look of things, but I did it. Ah, the Temple of Wisdom.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing
Evil mecha crab.
Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it. Why are you stealing so many mechanical
It doesn't seem to understand us. Of course not. It's a mecha
It
crab.
doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods.
After searching, Tainari finds the goods at the mechanical
Don't know why
crab
you're
stall.
stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections?
The crab is like, no. Looks sad. How can a robot look so sad?
Right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted.
Okay. Does it understand? Maybe you need to speak to it in Razor Speak? Maybe. Maybe that's
Maybe a
it.
simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region.
The
has a large and
contaminated
currently
region.
expanding perimeter, so it would be
Blip, blip, blip.
difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like
I do
headless
like
pigeons.
the way Razor talks. He is
Also,
kind of
our
adorable.
friend here seems to
Just
be
a
full
little
of
guy.
secrets.
I love
I've
the
been
little
studying
list
this
of little
contaminated
guys in this
region
game.
recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Paimon gets it now.
Okay.
Doesn't have to. As long I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
Follow the crab. Razor is literally the definition of scrunkly. Little bit.
Listen to me.
Little bit.
Wait for us. We'll be back soon. If you're still...
Does that count as understanding us?
But our
We're just
priorities are to
talking
retrieve the
to
mechanical
the little
components,
guy.
and to purchase Vasanti grass, we should return.
Please. Please. Release me from this hell. No. Still there. He carried me through early game too. I feel like I used him a lot early game as well. Yeah, I had him to level 60. And I feel like, yeah, I had leveled up some of his stuff as well, and I also had him to C4. So I had C4 Razor. So he was a good egg. A goodest of good boys to have. Yeah. But now we have the secondary team. Give the merchant. Oh, it's back. Okay, I'm like, why is this like this? It's because we have to go back to here, which is why it didn't work. I did enjoy. I had him and Benito Flake on the same team, where we use gods. That's it, exactly. Yeah. Literally, I do have 2 gods on my team at the moment, so we're living our best godly life.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen.
And I'm about to hopefully get a third one, because we're hopefully gonna get Rock Daddy Zhongli at the end of the next thing when he comes onto the banner. So we'll bring him home as well.
How many do you need?
2 is enough.
I do want to try and get all of the Archons at some point. Like, I think that'd be fun. So I'm missing Venti and Farina at the moment? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would say we are the same AR. I just reached AR 56, Rock Daddy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm AR 55, but in saying that, I am very low level when it comes to most things. I've just been pottering around. The problem is I spend a lot of time doing dailies and things like that and not actually doing any of the progress I should do. So, I'm now like really far behind. So I'm trying to do a hard push at the moment to catch up to the main storyline.
The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Please be done. No. Like, how is Gandharva Ville Gandharvaville the same as Sumeru City? Like, how is this all connected? It makes no sense to me. I think the most frustrating thing is I can't cancel the quest and like come back to it later. It's like, no, you're gonna do the quest now and you're gonna like it. But now I just don't care. It's now just a frustration point for me, which I hate because I really like Tainari and I kind of wanted to enjoy this quest, and yet here we are. That's me, to be honest, because I thought it would be funny to main physical DPS Chi-Chi, have one other built team with Navia. Well, I only have one team that's level 90. I have a second team that's almost level 3, level 80, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I haven't even tried to artifact farm, Cammy. Not at all. Like, my people, I don't even know if they have artifacts on them, if I'm being honest. I think they do, but I haven't really checked. I don't think I've checked artifacts in a long time. I probably should. When I'm ready, I'm gonna have lots of stuff to feed my artifacts.
How is he? Doing any better?
Okay.
That's wonderful! Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you Suna didn't get mad.
Okay.
It's nothing. Did you prepare?
Of course I did.
Yes, we're going to
Let's do this.
Many things are learned by deal with problems.
That's right. All right. Then I'll do
Cole's
my
got
best.
this.
Traveler, Paimon, take care of
Everything will be
yourselves.
fine with Tainari around. Let's do this.
Anyway, like you said, things will likely. Let's return and find that crab.
Okay, that quest is completed. Is that enough? No. No, it's not. It's still using this location. I hate everything. I'll hate them. We're leveling this boy up at the moment. Wait, huh? Cutie. That's so weird. Yeah, it honestly, it is very frustrating. Hitherto unknown. Let's go here and quickly do this. Yeah, I would like to say that this isn't the first time it's happened, but it has definitely happened multiple times, Cammy, so I'm disappointed, but unfortunately not surprised.
Thank you for completing today's commission.
Okay, here is your reward. Thank you. Catherine! Dispatch characters, claim all. Dispatch again, there we go. What have we got here? Claim those two. Do you avoid spoilers / content? Yeah, pretty much, Cammy. I try and avoid it as much as possible. Ooh, friendship level 10. Nice. Nice. Like, there is some that is inevitable, like, that, like, there was no way I could not know who they are. Like, I got who the, like, I know who the Archons are for in the future. And I know who the future Fatui are, because, again, it's kind of impossible to avoid that information. But what happens in the story, I avoid as much as possible. So, like, who characters are, like, again, I have a whole bunch of characters, so it's kind of like, oh yeah, I know that they're coming up and that kind of thing, but trying to avoid where, like, what's gonna happen with them as much as possible is the whole thing. Yeah. Is so true. Father do know what they do. But yeah, like Nouvelette as well, like, we know, like, some of the things, but I'm trying to keep it as wrapped away as I can. Because I'm a really big believer in you only get to enjoy the story of a game for the first time once. Like, once stuff has happened, there's no going back to it and, like, unknowing what you know. So making the most and enjoying the game for the first time is like a big part of what I really enjoy. Will I go back to it again? Probably, but it's not the same. That's cool. It's kind of fun to do it like that. Yeah. Hey, Izza, how are you? Oh, okay. Disappear into the shadows. Hi, Izza. Bye, Izza. Are you sure I can't start this other quest? Yeah, you're sure. You're like, no. Keep going, Pandy. You have no choice. Just keep going.
Huh? Where's the crab?
Where's the crab?
Secretly scuttle away.
I love that we left for so long and it's like, where's the crab? Where'd he go? It's here.
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it.
Okay.
Glad you're satisfied. I want to
Go Techno Crab away.
For us to become like this.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a real pain in the butt tonight. And just be opening and closing this thing for forever.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Creepy and suffocating, just how I like my forest. Doing fine so far.
It's as I predict.
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation.
Okay.
My observations during our time here have all
Look at the flowers. Different from normal.
Flowers. How are they different?
Let me continue. They're more colorful, they're brighter.
This flower species is
It's
formerly
actually a
known as the
really
Sumero
pretty
rose, but it is also
pretty
known as
color.
the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines, and from the looks of things,
You're
Okay.
saying the
I can't confirm that. Let's take another look around.
Let's
and see if
take
we can
another look
discover more
around.
clues.
Pick the flower. Oh, there's one over there. Quickly go. Quick, I picked it before. Oh, I'd laugh so hard if it was like in the video. It's like, wait, it's missing. Where did it go?
The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot
Where's
of
the
bugs.
flower?
The contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley line sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Artifact stuff is gone later. YouTuber called Eeks has some good information. Bitch, you ever want to get into that? I will be honest with you, Cammy. I probably will never get into that. And the reason for that is I just have so much other stuff to do in this game that, like, optimizing characters is still really, really far down the pathway for me. Like, I've got a whole bunch of Archon quests still to do, a whole bunch of story quests to do, a whole bunch of, like, hangouts, plus all of the card game stuff, daily stuff, exploration. There's so much stuff to do that taking the amount of time it would take to actually, like, farm artifacts is so far down the way that I'm not even really thinking about it at the moment.
Allow us to adapt to this kind of change.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time.
Especially because, like, I can kind of get myself through most of the main story stuff with the team I have now. If my team I have now stops being able to, like, carry me through the story content, then I'd be looking to change it, but like, I'm not up to end game content yet, so I'm not as concerned with that. Like in Woowa, I'm concerned about it, but that's because I'm at end game content. But it's unlocked. We're abandoning the crab story. Goodbye, crab. That's fair enough. You also focus on weapons first because they're simpler and cheaper. That's what I've done, Cammy. So,
What they say?
for most of my guys, I have fairly decent level 90 weapons that I've gotten. Like, they're definitely not the best in the world, but they get the job done. I still have some I have to level though, like I have to finish leveling my Favonius sword for Benito Flake. I have to finish leveling my Iron Sting for my new Alhaitham, and I have to finish my prototype Amber for Nouvelette, but like most of the others have like decent-ish weapons. But yeah, I have to do some actual farming and stuff like that to get these other things done. Okay, Secret Agent Nahida, it's time to fight the Balladeer. We go. Here we go. Meow. How is us going here connected to that quest we were just doing? That quest we were doing came nowhere near this location, and yet it was location locked to that other quest. That is so ridiculous.
How's it going, Nahida?
Oh my god, Nahida is so cute! I love her.
Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me
Why
to
are you
understand.
so cute?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant.
She is, she's so cute.
This is for you. Huh? What's this little
Fun! I love them.
small device I put together just now? You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
I love
I don't need
it.
it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
Oh my god, I'll take 3.
This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
Yeah, but better. But better.
Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with
Looks completely different from you. Calm down.
Paimon, it can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend.
I mean, irreplaceable is a strong word to use. He just motion of Paimon. I love it. Honestly.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. There's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not
Jeez.
very good at fighting.
I love that she's like, I'm not very good at fighting. I'm like, you're level 90 and you're fucking crushing it, queen.
However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
I love her much more than Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to
Do not
protect
fear,
Cole
fighting
and
is
Gladys in
my
Ryan.
forte.
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Sanctuary is one of my favorite songs in the game. I've had people come in who are really fond of, oh, where were we last night? What is it called? I just know it plays in there. Yeah. So I know last night someone came in. Where was I? I forget, but it wasn't in here. It was somewhere else we were, and they said the same thing. Like, one of the songs from Sumeru is their, like, favorite song. Oh, here we go. Recommended party level 90. I do have a level 90 party ready to go. Look at these little guys. They're so sweet. Let's start a dream team.
What is this place?
Oh, it's spoopy.
Is this really the way we need to go?
I mean, this checks out. Like, if they're building a giant metal puppet monster, this checks out. This checks
I
out.
wanted to realize realize their god creation plan without
So
being
cute.
discovered. The safest and most convenient way would
And you
be
have
to
one
go
character to
within
level 90?
academia itself.
Nice. Penny, guess what? What is Tell me.
They were already hiding
Tell me
behind
what.
that, so why not too?
I only just got my team to level 90, probably about 2 weeks ago, Cammy. So we've only just made it to level 90.
The sage is really
We are
solid
very
and
fresh.
plan is
Oh my
their
god,
ultimate goal.
stop it, Izza.
But this
Why would
place
you do
doesn't look
this?
like it could have
Why
been
would you do
constructed by
this?
the academia alone. The Fatulian
Yeah,
and
get
the
out of
doctor
here.
sure didn't
Get
hold
out of here.
They provide. Yeah. Or else they
Hey, Benjamin, how are you doing today? Welcome on in.
Is that-
Congrats. Thank you so much, Cammy. I appreciate it.
I've always thought that this doctor is.
No, this
different from the
brings me
academia
much joy.
sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the
Okay.
experimental process.
Level 90 do be expensive. It really does.
Weirdos. So,
Getting,
after being weird is
Nahida,
actually
the
nice.
last 10 levels, took me a solid week to get enough of the materials to do it. It was a
It is
real pain in the
called
butt.
Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his
The
consciousness.
Balladeer.
He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one.
But he's
The
kind
other
of got one
obsession
though,
is
so...
probably related to his past.
That's right, he wants followers, because he wants to be the new god.
He was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger.
That's right.
That's why he
But
wants
6
to
million
know so
million
badly.
more to max out character and talents altogether? Ooh,
Now with that temper
that is...
of his,
Yeah.
sounds like you know the Balladeer
Yeah,
quite
that's
well.
a lot of Mora. We've had a few encounters.
See,
I actually have a decent amount of Mora, I
what he's like.
think. I can't remember.
The more we know now,
I'd have to check. Let me check once we're done with this. I'm curious how much I do have. You tell Nahida everything you know about the Balladeer. Oh no, the Balladeer.
See, how fascinating.
How fascinating.
Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Okay. Yeah, I have 2 minutes. That's pretty decent, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that'll get me there. What have we got?
Wait.
Yeah, about 2 million. 2.2. And more to get artifact to plus 20. Yeah, that probably will never happen. Hello, my name is Nahida. It's nice to meet you all.
Let's light it up. Shine down. Everybody stand back. Torn to
Okay.
oblivion.
I'll instantly get my spend 500k more battle pass reward. Like, oh god, I spent a lot of time. That is correct. Yeah, I feel like that happens to me every week though. Cammy is like, oh yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing I have just done.
Looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Climbing up the pipes. I miss being able to run up pipes. Just let me run. We're sending in Secret Agent Nahida. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. But Leyline deposits give you a lot more, so it's not too bad. This is very true. I feel like my thing is I just have so many things to spend my resin on
The pattern on the ground seems all messed
that
up.
it's
Let's see if there's a
yeah.
way to fix it.
Okay, where do we need to be? Over here? Dun 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 dun.
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Well, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Is this where we need to get off? I fucked up. I thought I could just walk off. I could not just walk off. Oh, that'll teach me to go slow with it. Slow and steady, in this instance, did not win the race. In fact, I needed to jump and glide and do the thing. Come on. Off we go again. Take 2. Nobody make eye contact with it. Hey, small cat. One of my cats just came by. Yeah, I completely missed that there was the gap there because of that. Okay, up here? And then up this pipe, I'm guessing? Meow. 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 I think a taller character might have made it. Yeah, probably. It's the children slipping between the train and the platform. Like just falling through the gap between the train and the platform. That is what just happened there. Except the train was a little thing and Nahida was the...
Illusion shattered.
Do you reckon I could knock him off the edge? I didn't need to. Okay. Rotate? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. Rotate. Rotate? Ooh, okay. That's that one done. Next location. No. Go, go, go. Rotate it back around. Go, go, go.
Frozen. Crisp.
Rain outlines your fate. Illusion shattered. Shine down.
Oh.
I see everything.
A minor setback.
Oh. Whoa, I messed that up twice. That was on me. I completely fucked that one up twice there.
Illusion shattered.
There we go. Ooh, chest. Oh, I forget that this one doesn't just appear in my backpack. Is that enough to get him there? No, we need one more. Boo. I'm playing the Archon quest and thinking that figuring out the Samsara cycle stuff was the coolest thing. I really enjoyed working out the Samsara cycle. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. And like, you just when you think you've worked it out, you're like, oh yeah, this is what it is.
Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
I don't think it's that one I want. I think it's the other way. I think it is that way that I'll want it to be, yeah. Kind of a shame that I already knew Nahida was the Archon. Yeah. Well, see, I was the same. I knew that she was the Archon, so... Which was a pain, but at the same time... it was still fun. But working out, like, why we were trapped or how we were trapped, that was interesting because I kind of hadn't worked that out. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And every now and then I'd think I'd work out what had been happening. and then I'd find out something else and I'd be like, oh, what I thought I knew is actually not correct. And then, yeah. I liked that. I liked trying to puzzle it out, and you think you've worked it out, and then you'd be fed extra information. You'd be like, oh no, I actually was missing this bit of information that now makes what I previously thought impossible. So now it's this thing. Am I going up? Am I going down? What is the plan? I'm going over there. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to rotate. There we go. So we want to go that one. And then we want to go there. Perfect. Ooh, shouting for that health check. Let me do that now while we wait for the little cart to come around to us. Oh. Perfect.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better
Let's
than one.
work through it together. Is it done? Oh, now this one is coming from this direction? Okay, he the best therapist, yeah. Very much so. Let me on? Thank you. Meow. She is such a sweet bean, and we love her. But then again, that is my feelings about most of the characters in this game, so I'm biased. I know I'm biased when it comes to every single character I have that I'm like, oh my god, I love them. I think we're gonna go hard on this one. Let's just... Because this one is a what's it called, is the rock guy.
There is no escape. Now you shall.
They kind of cause me pain in the butts.
Everybody stand back. Shine down.
I'm just gonna quickly come here and heal just a little bit.
This may hurt a little.
Illusion shattered.
Angry. Oh! There's another one! Oh no, I'm frozen!
I'm going in. Shine down. Torn to
No, let's just do that. I'm also almost back to having her back to ultimate again, which will make things easier.
Commit it to memory.
illusion shattered.
I haven't fought one of those in a little while. Normally I don't think I've seen the ice ones. It's normally the lightning ones I think I've been fighting. Ooh, level up. I accept this. Level 40! So what do I need to do for him? Pseudo Starmans drop from the Seteka nut. Oh, I don't think I found this one before. So I'm gonna have to go over there and find that so we can start working on that. And what are these things? Sand grease pupa. Found in the desert in Sumeru. Recommendation found in Wennet tunnels. Oh. Okay. Well, that's... Once we're done with this, we're gonna go and collect some pupa for our boy Alhaitham to reach his full potential. What's your thoughts on the desert? Do you like the area or not? I mean, I think it's fine, Cammy. My issue is I like pretty things which have lots of things to look at. Like, I really enjoyed Inazuma. I really liked Mondstadt. I enjoyed the forest area of Sumeru. I find that the desert is just so much nothing that I kind of get bored running through it and looking at it. But I've enjoyed the stories and stuff there, and I like the kind of Egyptian vibe to it, and yeah, the characters that we've seen in it, but it is much more like I get bored there than anything else. Also, I don't want to hurt the little lizard beast thingies that everyone has in the desert that attack me randomly, but that is a me problem. Oh, we're just gonna sit on the swing while we wait for this to ascend. Okay. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot. If I kind of feel the same way. Yeah.
Looking at its operational status,
I hope we immediately get to fight the Balladeer, because I am like so ready to do that.
We're already completed.
That's not a surprise. I've already seen him control the weather.
What should we do? I can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis. Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous.
I feel like that's why I'm kind of looking forward to Fontaine, Cammy, because I've done a bit of searching around Fontaine while leveling Nouvellette, and I really enjoy Fontaine. Like, Fontaine as a zone, very pretty. Everything about it makes me, like, happy. I like the water features, I like the swimming underneath the water. I like the hilly mountainsides and the overlooking like the city of Fontaine. Yeah, I really like Fontaine, so I'm excited for that. But I also didn't mind Natlan either. Natlan I feel like does desert right because it's much more like, yeah, Sahara kind of. Not Sahara Desert, but like much more, yeah, wild Africa kind of desert, so yeah. I really love the orchestral music there. It is very pretty there. I really love the music of each of the different countries kind of thing. I find them very pretty. And I like that they each have their own. Like, I enjoy the Liyue music a lot as well. I'm also looking forward to it. We won't lose.
Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
I'm waiting for this just to be a mess. I'm so excited. Challenge completed. Wait, what? Why am I leaving? Aren't we versing the Balladeer? What? Oh, cutscene! I love cutscenes! This game's cutscenes are the fucking best. Sorry, I just had to snooze the ads that were gonna come up shortly because I don't want that to happen. This puppet is fucking creepy as hell.
Who would have thought the world
Oh.
would be so eager for my birth?
When a cinematic cutscene starts, you know shit is gonna go down. That's exactly right, Cammy.
God of wisdom, and standing beside
And
you,
yeah,
the traveler.
these cutscenes are fucking fire, Cammy. I love them so much.
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him.
Oh.
But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
Oh my god, the halo.
Too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title.
Ugh.
When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the
Oh
existence
my
of what
god.
once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Oh. He's made himself a Gundam. Shugo Nukami the Prodigal. Oh god. True god, but God's is still in quotations. I find that kind of interesting, yeah.
A body that capitalizes on the
Gods are
Paladin's
born,
original
not
construction as a
grown.
mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this?
All of
From a
them.
purely
Look at all its...
technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement
Oh
indeed.
god.
It's no exaggeration to say.
Oh my god, he just stopped frothing over the balladeer.
You sure are something, dishing out compliments at a time like this. But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of
So
a
he's
god.
still the same old balladeer on the inside. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into
Interesting. Okay.
Do you feel it? The exhilaration of such power and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Hito wouldn't feel the same things as you.
I have not seen anything about this boss fight, which means I'm gonna go into it blind. I'm probably gonna make mistakes, and we'll see if I can brute force it down.
Creature,
And then I'll work it out if I need to change that. Okay. Still the same balladeer we know.
Strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it...
Was he about to cut her off? Oh, I thought he was gonna cut her off. I was gonna get mad.
There's no point in bringing it up again.
is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War.
Just Sedge. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you have an amazing day or night, whatever it may be for you. Welcome on in.
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom.
But from now on, Nahita's followers will only continue to increase in numbers.
Your judgment
He just wants somebody to follow him.
substantial.
Oh,
This is where everything ends, Booer.
the god of wisdom. He sounds so mean. Come to talk to you about pet tax, Pandy? What kind of pet tax, Flame? You have a pet tax. You've seen many a pet. They're all in the pet section of the Discord.
Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War.
How you doing, Flame? Welcome on in.
And inaugurate my birth as a god. Insignificant pest.
I don't know what I'm meant to be doing, if there's like a special thing I'm meant to do. Or if I should just like go hard and see how I go.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Feeble human.
Again, I'm not sure if I'm meant to be doing it. I'm sure there's going to be a second phase to it, so I'm just going to go until the second phase starts, I guess.
Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up. Team Orchis, shine down. Now you shall perish.
At my command, you shall fall.
Gee, you got this, thank you. I'm full of stew. Fuck yes, Flame, what type of stew? Good luck, you got this, thank you, Cammy, I appreciate you. Oh. I feel like this always happens. We go into a battle arena, we fight, we destroy the whole building. Like this happened with, what's it called, Tartaglia as well. Oh, that looks so fucking cool. Similar to Child Scene, yeah. But so much more cooler than Child.
Burn to oblivion.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Witness the power of Guhua.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to him. Oh. Am I able to actually deal damage? No. Okay, so there must be something else I need to do with this one.
I see everything.
Oof. You already have Nahida, yeah. But she's just a baby. Okay, 1 second. I think I'm gonna give some food. Let's have something to eat before we continue. Sure. Nahida, eat some, have some milk. You silly bean. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna really need it, but we'll also have some food. What food do we want to have? I'm gonna use that one, and then let's have. I'm gonna do shield strength because none of them really use shield. Sure, let's use that one. It's just some beef stew, nothing fancy. I know it's not nothing. That's you say it's nothing fancy, but beef stew, especially if it's homemade beef stew, fucking delicious. Okay. Oh, okay. We've now kind of... Ooh, we're back into cutsceneville. I'm glad I didn't spend too much on that one. Oh. I love the Traveler with her basic bitch level, like, 3-star weapon. He just fucking punched me in the kidneys. The fuck? The fuck is going on here? Oh no. Oh no, he caught Nahida. Why is he? Oh.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide
Oh
behind
my
a
god,
wall.
she's so little and itty bitty.
Sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself?
I love her. Oh. Did he just hurt my baby girl?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
He's been in a memory palace with her the whole time? Oh,
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams.
of course she had him in a dream cycle. Oh my god, the little bean!
You can't even defeat me in a dream.
We didn't need to defeat you in a dream. We just had to learn your weaknesses so we can defeat you in real life.
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
Thank you. Thank you, Nahida. I appreciate you.
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is
Oh
the
my
original
god.
version of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge.
Oh my god.
Ask them to help you find a way to defeat the false
Oh my god. All of Sumeru working to defeat the false god. Look at them all helping us. Oh! Nahida has combined everyone on a single mission. Help us. She's so perfect. This story is so perfect. I love this so much.
all of Sumeru's wisdom.
Alright, back. Welcome
is at
back.
your disposal.
Oh my god.
Meaningless tricks won't save.
Oh my god, I love this so much. Whee! We knew this plan because we've seen it 168 times before.
Are you
We're not done with our tricks. Of course not.
Take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you.
I love that she's like, I'll leave this to you. She is in. I'll leave this to you. And it's like, jokes, you're in my party, bitch. Get out here.
The all-knowing God.
Let's go. Just share my knowledge, guys.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh no, we've got a different. This is not my Nahida. Hashtag not my Nahida. My.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
Wait, do I need that one? Ninja is going to hold an aim and unleash the skill. Oh, okay. So wait, what do I have to do? E?
There is no escape.
Reality?
He's just like attacking constantly. So I think I just need to dodge and weave while this little guy shoots. I'm guessing. Go little shooty guy, shoot! Versajabua goes so hard. That is such a great name. Yeah, now I get Nahida, and I'm not a fan because they've moved her off my main list, if that makes sense. And my main list is where I'm used to her being. So now I'm like, she's not in the right spot. She's not in the right spot. Why is she here? Get over here. Setsuma Shumetsu cometh. Oh, this is creepy. Oh. Oh no. That was a big hit, but she can eat an egg and she'll be okay. Wait, do I need to have out Nahida? I brought out Nahida too early. That was a mistake. Oh well, that's okay. Meow. Run, run, run. Oh, I need to get that. Go back. Meow. Collect it. Oh, okay. I can do the thing now. And then E? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Do I just need to E? Aim it? There we go. Okay. So now we just need to pretty much destroy the things. Meow. That one. And then that one. Meow. Keep feeding the little shooty boy. Shoot harder, tiny bun bean. Run, 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 run. I love that the whole little bun is doing all of the fucking damage. I'm just running and letting the bun do all the fucking work. Go, go, go! More power to the bun! Collect bun power! Where is he? There. Go. Shoot. Pew, pew, pew! Fire! Fire! Collect it. Collect it. Oh, yeah, we got it. Go, go, go! Oh man, Benny is coming in clutch on this one.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay, T, and then we're gonna go E, and then shoot him! Pew! Oh no, he dodged. Go again. Pew!
Time to act.
Did we get him? No, we missed him again. Pew! Pew! Fire the missile! We fire the missile. We got him. We did it. The tiny bun. Chef's kiss.
Humans. Filthy humans.
Oh. Oh, Balladeer. What are you doing, son? Yeah, egg win. Egg win today. Is he gonna lose his gnosis? It's getting slowly pulled out of his chest.
Please, anything but the gnosis.
Oh, he's such a baby.
That's mine. Don't even try. I'll never go back.
Oh, oh, it's all he ever wanted. I love that we just let him pile drive headfirst into the concrete just then. We didn't even try to save him. He was like, you know what? You deserve that. Get traumatic brain damage.
Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Oh. And again, we're doing this. He's probably bleeding out from a severe head injury right next to us. We're just letting it happen.
The last memory of my predecessor.
I'm kind of excited to see this. I would like to see what Lord Rukkhadevata, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata thought about in her final moments. Oh. Do I have to do something? No, we're still waiting. Do puppets bleed? I mean, at what stage does a puppet stop being a puppet though, when they're pretty much a human?
I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
He might not bleed red, but he might bleed some other kind of. He's bleeding purple glue. Surely not.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
Oh, that's right. You tell me, Hida, all about what you've learned in the desert.
Your inference seems logical enough.
She's so little.
Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Khaenri'ah Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Oh, it all comes back to Khaenri'ah. It's always Khaenri'ah.
Itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean...
Did she absorb all the pollution?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge.
All of these sweet beans just doing their best.
But if it weren't for her
Brings me so
actions,
much happiness.
pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years.
Okay.
That everyone, including me, has forgotten
I need some
everything about
water.
forbidden knowledge.
Have some water.
May very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Do you feel sorry, Hida?
I'm just...
Oh, she's sharing her
The
pain.
pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
By clue you mean the words world forget me?
Yes.
Oh.
Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now...
Oh, we can actually find the answer. Oh, I'm so ready.
Polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth.
Maybe we can use that truth to save everybody.
Mindful of the state of our own consciousness, even with the Gnosis's protection, we must always keep a clear mind.
Hey, Ducky.
Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
Sup? Not much. What's up with you?
Scary.
How you doing today?
It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon.
Oh my god, Nahida just told her she's stupid, and I love that for her. I'm sorry, sir, but you're ineligible. Wait, what are these? Oh, I can't have a look and see what these achievements are. Good, just a little sick. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
In the air? Why is there a huge boat? That's the boat of consciousness, which
The
symbolizes
boat of
reason.
consciousness.
Its
Excellent.
course is the direction our consciousness is trapped. Wow, what are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Man, compared to the Balladeer, these guys are a little bit, you know, easy. I love this. Which me immediately regret saying that. And I get pushed off the edge by that guy.
Committed to memory.
There is no escape.
Goddamn rock guy.
Rain
There we go, we got him. Like, why is this guy being such a pain?
Shine down.
Okay, over here. Oh, there's the wolf guys. I'm not a fan of these wolf guys.
Let's light it up.
But there's so like, there are definitely worse ones to do.
No, my sword. There is no escape.
Let's focus on the little ones. I feel like they're gonna be a bit easier than the big ones. Hey Shub, how are you? How's your day treating you?
Off we go. Shine down.
I probably should use some of my other stuff, but I'm like, I don't want to waste it on this one guy.
There is no escape.
I really do need to level up my, my Raiden though with some more talents and things like that. Just to make her a bit stronger. At the moment I feel like she's a bit weak. There we go on. Meow.
Rain outlines your face. Shine down.
Meow. Meow. Oh, there's more of them. So many guys. They're definitely not as bad though. Okay, let's go that. And we're gonna go here. Uh-oh, I thought I was going off the edge just then, I didn't. Those guys. Okay, we're going after the little guys first.
Everybody stand back.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Time to act.
Wait, what had just happened? Why did he just go back to full health? The actual fuck just happened there. He's like, you shall not destroy me. Where'd he go? There.
Let's light it up. Shine down. Body and mind.
I really should have used like a bit more of my stuff on this one. I'm just like slowly hacking him down rather than doing like a full attack. Pretty good. I started Silent Hill 2 and went in blind, and everyone kept telling me I should have used a guide. I was so lost. Oh no. Yeah, no, Silent Hill 2 is like the most off-kilter puzzler. And like some of the puzzles are just like so fucking random. You're just like, what the actual hell is happening here? Ducky, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're having an amazing day or night, whenever it may be for you. Thank you. If Nidahita can use a computer mouse, then she should just select the enemies and press delete. That would be too OP, Cammy. We can't have that. How was my day? My day was pretty good. I had lots of work to do, so I did that, and I thought I was going to be home late, but I wasn't. So instead, I went to Costco, and I bought myself like a kilo of chocolate mousse, and that's going to last me probably the next 2 weeks. So because I had like 2 scoops of it, and I was like, that is too much. It is too rich, so it's a 2 scoop session kind of mousse, so that is probably for the best, but yeah, delicious. So delicious. I love Costco chocolate mousse. It's fucking best. Oh, so good. Such a random thing to enjoy, but it's one of my favorites. It's my little sweet treat for the next couple of weeks, as I slowly gorge myself on a kilo of chocolate mousse. This is a really cool boat. I wish to have this airboat. Entire mousse made out of chocolate? This is a joke. You know what? I'm imagining it, Cammy, and that would be way more than a kilo. If it was a whole mousse, it would be more than a kilo, because the mousse are huge. Some strange thoughts came from time to time, but I seem to be okay now.
But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Because Paimon has no thoughts. She has a single brain cell.
This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
True.
You've never met Greater Lord
Such a thing. I love it.
No.
No.
It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time.
Aww.
Otherwise,
See, I feel like she's just a shrunk down version.
and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place.
Nahida needs to stop doubting herself. She is doing super. She was like, she got people out of the dream state. She's been helping people where she can, even when trapped inside of that like prison. She's doing great. Worth the price. There's one, yeah. I would say it's worth the price if they've got the petrol station attached, Sherb. Because I only buy my petrol from Costco, the Costco petrol station, and I use 98 unleaded because I drive a Toyota 86, so it like only accepts 98 unleaded, or it recommends you should only use 98 unleaded. Today at the Costco petrol station, it was $1.87 a liter for 98 unleaded, which is crazy good kind of thing, because like, let me have a look what it is elsewhere. So, so at the moment, 98 unleaded, anywhere else is over $2 a liter. But yeah, it was $1.87 at the Costco one. So in my mind, that is a win. An absolute win. So whereas it normally costs me about $80 to fuel up, it only cost me $60 or $65 to fuel up. So it cost me about, I saved about $15, which means that I get the value of the thing back, of the card back, in about 5 fuel ups of my car, and I fuel up my car once a fortnight. So in my mind, that petrol covers the cost because it's on my way home, so I don't have to go out of my way for it. But yeah, feels weird talking about Costco right before such a huge scene. I will always talk about random stuff before things happen, Cammy. It is, I'm never gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I will probably continue to talk about Costco while the scene is happening. Yes, it's the same place from my memories. But yeah.
We're here to find Greater Lord Ruka Devata.
Also, if you're really into chocolate pudding or chocolate mousse, worth it.
Standing over there.
The same chocolate mousse. Like, the chocolate mousse is much more expensive in a normal place. I save a lot by shopping for just chocolate mousse at Costco.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Oh my god, they look the same! They're the same baby! They're all baby! I can't believe my eyes. The two of you look almost exactly the same.
Surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago.
Aww.
But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
So cute.
We're of the same nature.
Oh my god, Viscount, thank you for that. Drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water.
Me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As greater
Thank you,
Lord
Viscount, for making me take care of myself.
I'm the avatar of Irminsul, and you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow.
That's actually really cheap compared to the service near me. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Shub.
Consciousness of Greater Lord Ruka Devata.
Do you have a Kaya phase? I did, Ducky. But I had a Kaya phase because I played completely free to play. So for a little while, the only characters I had were Lisa, Kaya, Amber, and the Traveler. So I had no choice but to have a Kaya phase. So this is a connection between you two, Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord Ruka Devata.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Oh my god.
While we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different.
I like glowing blue Nahida.
Into a mature tree.
She's real cute. She is really, really cute. I love her. Such a sweet bean.
The ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Aww.
Really?
She's adorable.
You may become an even greater Archon than I.
Aww.
I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences.
I miss when I was living in New York, Sydney during the pandemic. I had to fill up my cup prompts for $7. I miss those days. I get that, Shub.
You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I never had that phase, unfortunately, during the pandemic. I worked in a hospital. You also use you also use 98? Yeah. It can break the bank sometimes. See, I never had that during the pandemic because I was working in a hospital, so I still had to go in to work every single day. So I did not save on petrol at all. In fact, it was just shit. I have faith in Nahida too. She will definitely become a great Archon. She better. She's on my team. I need her to be phenomenal. But it's better for the god. That's very true. It's very true.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate.
Faith in yourself, Nahida, you little sweet bean.
I've always wanted to meet you.
I love them. I would like to see them hug and just have like a cute little sisters moment. Oh, if you don't mind me asking, are you a doctor or a nurse? Oh, no, I used to work in admin, so I was pretty much just checking in patients and doing that kind of thing. So nothing super exciting. No doctoring or nursing. And then while I was doing that, I put myself through uni to get into computer sciences. So I'm now an IT support person. I knew it. The Canria Cataclysm. So yeah, now I went from working in admin in a hospital to working in IT support.
I had a more important task to attend to.
And it brings me joy.
I had to protect Irminsul.
I get to play with computers every day. And I like computers, so...
Together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment,
Be careful what I wish for. No, I'm gonna keep wishing for it, Cammy. Make them hug. Be adorable little sisters that are cute little sisters.
Torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
Here's what is way more fun. It really is.
Forbidden knowledge.
I also have to deal with, like, a lot less sad people. And angry people.
And a form of truth that
the angry is easier to deal with. Hello, Marshall. How are you? How was Muay Thai? Did you kick some butt? Did you do some falls? Did you injure yourself? What you do, son? What you do?
If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
I mean, some things are not meant to be understood.
Forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
She did so good.
The most amazing invention.
So cute. Why are they so cute?
I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom.
I didn't even over it. I got so many stupid questions. Honestly, Sha, I used to make fun of the IT crowd for how many times they ask, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Did it work?
And yet, that is a big part of my day. And people are then like, yeah, I turned it off and on again. And then I'm like, okay. And then I turn it off and on again, and it works. I'm like, you didn't. You're just saying you did. I will end you. I am good, not injured, but very tired today. We did body shots and no one held back tonight. Lol. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're not injured. I'm glad you're okay.
It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption.
And I'm glad you had what I hope is a fun time.
Very beginning, my existence had been
oh my god, she's so hungry, Ducky. So hungry. That's so true. It is. It is.
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
People are liars, Sharp. Especially in the IT industry. Or when you're doing IT support. Customers? Everyone lies. Yeah, I turned it off. No, I didn't unplug anything. No, I didn't go to a porn site and download viruses onto my computer. Why would I have done that?
My existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge. Meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated.
Oh, it was fun tonight. Can't wait for Thursday because I'm going to have so much anger and energy to burn. Well, I am excited for you, Marshall, and I hope you have a great time on Thursday.
The branch of Irminsul is my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Oh no, we have to get rid of Greater Lord and Rukdavada? Oh.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed.
We're gonna kill her.
Irminsul has all the
we gotta
knowledge
murder
and
her.
Of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed.
What should I do, Pen? Review for tomorrow and test? Like Genshin, review for tomorrow's test, Ducky. But I will say this. Do 1 hour on, 30 minutes off. So if you study for an hour, you get 30 minutes of Genshin time. Then you can study for another hour, do 30 minutes of Genshin time. Treat yourself as a reward for your good work.
There must be something else I can do.
Is math
You're the
Math
god of
is
wisdom,
necessary evil.
You should know that there is
Definitely
no other
review.
way.
Exactly, Marshall. Get in on this. You're the god of wisdom, Bua.
This is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
Aww.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety.
Such a
The
little
answer you've been
guy.
seeking
She's
all
just a
along.
little guy.
Let the world
I don't want to
completely
see her
forget me.
disappear.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom.
Oh, this is
Here
so
now
pretty.
perceives the world.
This made me so sad.
And from
It's
the
making
rain,
me sad,
we perceive
Marshall.
its wonders
Let them hug.
until we become
Let her
the
hug
world
herself
for her to
before she
cut a branch
disappears.
and finally snap off.
Yeah.
The most important leaf.
Oh, the pizza! Oh,
Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world.
don't make her cry.
In my dreams, everybody would
cry-
also
you're
dream after they
crying.
fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky.
They hugged though, Cammy, and that's the main thing. If she had have disappeared and not got to hug her, I would have been so sad.
Numerous smaller worlds, all of fate,
Oh,
finding within the tapestry their brilliant.
oh, but look at her big sad eyes.
I gradually understood.
Can't find an email. Did you guys delete it?
Indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound
Oh my god,
things in the
that's so
world.
real.
Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness.
At
from the
least
deepest
when she
darkness.
disappeared, it was to a hug. From the sweetest of sweet beings. The worst part now is if she's gonna suddenly be like, but why am I crying? And forgets why she's crying. I can't even think I can deal with that. Yeah, Shub, no, I have had that so many times.
Who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my
2 seconds, yeah. My favorite one that was similar to that
Found your own
was...
answer, and I shall return all the
Give me a second to finish this. I need to have my moment, and then I'll tell you my favorite thing that happened similar to that. Oh, we're gonna save her. Oh, we're healing all of the dragony scales. Because the forbidden knowledge is going away.
blessed
Oh,
with the sweetest of
none of
dreams.
them are gonna be mad anymore. Oh. It's sad, but it was what had to happen. For the greater good. The greater good. Penny, I have a confession to make when it comes to the Archon quests. Did you speedrun them, Marshall? Did you ignore all of them? Did you not pay any attention? Tell me. Join and saw the saddest scene. I am so sorry, Yuki. You came in at the actual, like I am a little bit teary-eyed because I'm just like, Nahida, why? You were so sad and you just got to meet her and you were so happy and oh. I love Hot Fuzz. The greater good. Yeah. It is a common quote for me, Shub. It's one of my favorites when someone is like that. But Shub, my one of the ones I had very similar to your email one was I had somebody come to me and be like, I can't find this file. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, have you searched for it? And she's like, yeah, I can't find it anywhere. And I'm like, okay, well, are you sure you had it saved here? And she's like, well, it was saved here, but I deleted it. I'm like, what do you mean you deleted it? And she's like, well, I got told I had no storage left on my system and I had to delete things to free up storage. So I just deleted everything from my desktop. It was on my desktop, so I deleted it. I'm like, okay, well, if you've deleted it, we might be able to get back from the trash. And oh no, I emptied that because it still was saying that I had too much space taken up on my computer, so I deleted that as well. I'm like, well, then you're not getting it back, my dude. And she's like, well, can't you just like pull it back from your copy of it? I'm like, I don't keep a copy of all of your shit, my dude. If you're not storing it in your drive, if you're storing it on your desktop and not in your drive, that means that it's not stored in the, like, in the system that's like a shared database. You're storing it on the local drive. It's gone. It's gone, my dude. It's dead. And she was so confused. She's like, but don't you just have like backups of everything? Yeah, everything on your local, like everything on your storage on your G drive, not on your fucking desktop, my dude. We don't have the space for that. You dickweed. Ugh. But yeah, Yuki, this has killed me. I would have had a meltdown. There was an eye twitch moment, sure. There was definitely an eye twitch moment. Forever the grips of labor. Hello, Tesco. Are you hiding in the toilet rolls, messaging when you should be working? Is that what you're doing, Tesco? I see you sneaking on in. This is the scene I was talking about last stream. Pay close attention to what Doctor says. Comes into play during now. This is my. I did all the Archon quests up till the end of Fontaine before doing the Chasm Interlude chapter and spent months wondering why I didn't get the rewards. Oh my god, that's very funny. Oh my god, Marshall, that's hilarious. That's why I did it based on the book rather than like the order they were in the thing. No, I know you are, Tesco. Don't lie to me. I promise. Okay. Curious, did you watch A Winter's Nights before starting the Sumeru? Did you watch Winter Nights? No, I don't think I did, Cammy. That's not sounding familiar to me, so I'm gonna say I didn't. Yeah. Nahida, are you alright?
I'm alright. I'm just
Don't sus me, please. Oh, I'm calling you out, Tesco. Get your fucking shit together. I'm joking. I appreciate you. What are you confused about?
save the world, right?
It's the video that reveals all of the Harbingers. Oh, no, I haven't watched that, Cammy. So I made the decision. Oh, what I thought was gonna happen fucking happened. We just did the thing, but why am I so sad? I don't understand. Why am I so sad? Because... Oh, I will pebble dash the toilet set. God damn it, Tesco. I appreciate you. No, so as I was saying earlier, I try and keep my knowledge of what's going to be happening later on in the game as spoiler free as possible. So for the most part, I don't actually consume Genshin content, especially videos and things like that, because I don't want to risk it. So I normally go back and watch videos after the fact in relation to things. So like I know there is a video for like father and things like that I really want to watch once this is done. This looks so fun, but I'm not ready to spend hours getting the yeah, sure, don't do it. It's a fucking trap. Why am I crying? Don't tell me. Oh, we're gonna double triple dot that.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from.
Do you still remember what happened just now?
I feel very sad. Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness 500 years ago.
Okay, watching it after the Archonverse is still good? Yeah. Well, see, I don't want to know who the other Harbingers are, though, Cammy. That's the problem, until I actually encounter them in the game. So far, I think we've only met Signore, Child, the Balladeer, the Il Doctore? I think that's all we've met so far. So we've only met 4 of the Harbingers, so yeah. Are you talking to other nerds behind my back? God damn it. Really want to kiss? God damn it, Tesco. Stop it. She's forgotten her. Did I manage to remember because I'm not from this world?
What's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Oh, Paimon doesn't remember either. Paimon doesn't seem to remember either. Has everybody really forgotten Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Should I tell them the truth? Oh my god. Wow, Tesco. Nice shot, my dude. Thanks for that smooch. Oh my god, look at that little bang boo. Oops, now I smooch Pandy. I mean, I feel like I'm the exception, Tesco. What's that sound? I feel super sleepy, huh? Is this your first time playing the Arkham Quest? Or, no, this is my very first time, Yuki. I am completely blind playing through Genshin at the moment. And yeah, this is my first time going through this one. Who's the... Oh, fuck off, Cammy. Fuck off. I will never forget.
Here for too long, but finally I have
exactly.
with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid.
He's going after the double gnosis.
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected.
Run, Nihida. Run.
This is
Run.
the only thing of interest I found among the sages.
Run.
I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them.
Oh wow, then I am actually excited to see your reaction on the later quests. Honestly, Yuki, I am so excited to get to Fontaine, because so many people have said Fontaine is their favorite quest.
I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
Curse the
I
doctor?
left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
Penny, pay attention to what he brings up to her about. Okay. Okay, Marshall. Careful not to go too spoilery for me. I'll get grumpy.
There are many different versions of you in this world.
Oh god.
Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observe the world.
That's a very good. Thank you, Masha. I appreciate you. I do like the burb on his shoulder. But also,
it lacks an important dimension.
You know he likes getting stepped on by, like, what's her name? I'll let you know.
Ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking
I don't like him. He makes me uncomfortable.
To the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions.
But I love his outfit.
With its own significance and reason to
I would like a
exist.
set of his clothes. Thank you. Please and thank you. I would rock that look.
Even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves. Not to mention oneself from a different period.
Yeah, I hate him too.
Since
Yeah.
you're in academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Yeah, but I feel like
Simple.
all of
Let me
the...
ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
I feel like all of the Fatui kind of hate each other because they want to get higher up in the ranking. So they hate each other, and they're happy for the others to get murdered as long as they move themselves further. Also, Balladeer had a gnosis.
If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then?
Alright, I best actually go do some work. Boy, Tesco, enjoy your work. Do good, I believe in you. Hopefully people are not horrible to you. Okay, but hear me out. If I was a Fatui, hypothetically, if I was a Fatui, and there was somebody who may be higher up in the ranks than me, who had a gnosis, not just any gnosis, the electric gnosis. Time for me to review. Bye bye. Good luck, Ducky. I hope you managed to get all of your math sorted. Well done. You got this. I will literally put my middle finger up to the machine and drop the picture in Discord. Oh my god, Tesco, stop. If I, hypothetically, was a Fatui, and someone higher than me already had a gnosis, and not just any gnosis, the gnosis for the god of eternity, specifically, I would probably murder them for it. Like, in this hypothetical situation, if there was a way that I could murder them, take the gnosis they had, and then take the gnosis of the God of Wisdom, so that I would have both the Wisdom Gnosis plus the Eternity Gnosis, Lightning and Flower, I could be my own Hyperbloom team. I am a whole Hyperbloom team in a single panty. I'm a lurk. We'll be back soon. Gonna go eat dinner. Enjoy dinner, Shadow. Are you having noodles with nuggies? I'm curious. What are you having? What vision would you be? I'd be Cryo. I think that I would be Rock. If I would like to say something cool like electric or fire or even water, but I would probably be Rock. I'd be Geo. I'd just be Rock. No, I had that for lunch, having ham and cheese toasty for dinner. Tasty. So tasty, Shadow. Just Rock, Cammy. I would be Geo. I just be living my best Geo life. Shields for days, though. That would be me. But yeah, so I can understand why he would have done this. Like, if I was him, I also would have murdered the Balladeer, stolen his Gnosis, and then gotten the Gnosis off of Nahida, so I could be double Gnosis and also take out the competition. Just saying. I'd do it.
Would you still hold the same view
Just
of
Rock.
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome.
Ugh.
But you're right.
Go away, Doctor.
That's exactly
Nobody
why I'm
likes you.
disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Always rock hard, that's me.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions.
I'm rock salad.
They just
What can I say?
fit your standards, that's all. All right.
Oh, Shadow, thank you for that health check. I just had a drink, but I'll have another one. We'll do a double water, double sip.
Time to tidy up the equipment and
Let's be
reclaim
honest.
any useful
I just want to hang out with Ito
For example,
and Rock Daddy
the Gnosis.
and Noelle. She's adorable.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me?
I just want to hang out with Shenhe.
Like you intend to take
But I feel like you don't need to have the same Gnosis though to hang, not Gnosis, same vision to hang out with the people. Like, my team have no one of the same hanging out with each other.
Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I love that. This is true. Yeah.
What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles?
Oh, he's curious. He's like, do it. Fucking send it. Full send.
Possible.
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols.
Nita
of
has so
control
much
over
aura in
Tibet
this scene.
and
She
all
is
the laws.
big dick energying this one. Cammy. She knows what she's doing and I love it for her.
And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare?
Do you-
gamble such a
Do
possibility?
you dare? Oh, do you want to play a game, Doctor?
How surprising.
Do you want to play a game?
I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom.
I'm gonna play a game.
This is a clever move.
Next thing, Nahida puts a spring trap on his head. It's like, now to escape, you have to break the Gnosis, or your jaw is gonna end up at the back of your
As a
head.
scholar, I respect all possibilities.
Oh, she looks so
This has
grumpy
always
there.
been
I
my
love
principle
it.
And is an essential trait as an experimenter.
Essential trait as an
I can't ignore this
experimenter.
possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, As the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Oh.
Price? Interesting.
Oh, what price?
Would you have me pay?
Your
How
jaw.
about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me.
Okay.
The most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time.
Interesting.
Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely
So it's gonna
rare
take him a
resources and
while to
enormous amounts
get
of
back to
time
where
and
he's
effort,
been.
requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision.
So yeah,
on
it'll
your
take him a
part.
while to resplit himself, so that'll be good for us in the
interesting.
future.
Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish.
Oh, he's a selfish son of a bitch. I
If
love
it
that.
weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to
Good
make peace with
morning, dear
yourself.
friends. How are you doing
Being as
today?
smart as you are, have you managed to
Hopefully
do
you had a
that?
good night's sleep.
I see.
Hmm.
If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
I wonder if we actually got a good deal there or not. I feel like it's not, because we're giving up the gnosis.
Seeing all the versions of
It
you
isn't
really
good to
that
hear.
I don't think there's any
Hopefully
need to
you don't
dwell
have
on
too
that.
busy of a day ahead of you,
Surplus
so you
versions of me
can be a lovely one.
exchanged for a gnosis.
But if not, I hope it goes quickly for you and you get to return to your comfort zone soon.
Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say,
I kind of want to know what he
You're just
looks like without his
temporarily
mask on.
but what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really
Oh,
erased
Sassy, thank you for
them?
that smooch.
I can see
Thank you,
you're
thank
being
you.
honest.
Appreciate you. Let me go. Okay, let me do that. Going to take it slow.
Ridiculous decision. You can't be serious.
Oh my god, all of the doctors are dying.
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge.
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this.
Oh, he's so angry at himself.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again.
That's a solid plan.
Any further gaps for you to exploit?
It truly pains me that my academic
Here it
achievements
comes.
have never
Okay.
been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable.
Ooh.
Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom,
It'd have to be a pretty
how
big
about I
exchange to make it
some knowledge with
worthwhile.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you.
Okay.
Have you, in all your mighty knowledge, ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the
Oh.
truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted.
Oh
I'm
my god.
Very glad I got to meet you like this.
Oh,
Your arrogance may know
the
no
sky
bounds,
of Teyvat
and
is
convictions may mean nothing
fake.
to you. But I'll still listen to what
Interesting.
you have to say.
I'm guessing we're not going to hear all of their conversation, which I feel I'm going to be sad about, because this has been a very interesting conversation. Secrets and dark truth flow to the mind of the wise, then everything falls silent. Several days later. What are we...
Together! Okay. Wake her up.
Hello there,
Are you
Paimon.
awake? Kali says it's
Cute.
time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Good morning, Paimon.
Morning. How are you feeling today?
Pretty
Good to hear.
good.
It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
That's right. Have we been just asleep? On that day, we lost consciousness in battle. When we woke up, we found ourselves in Gandharvaville, and Tainari and Kole were looking after us. Heard that it was Sino who brought us here. Tainari complained that Sino was always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we have a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recover enough to be able to go back out. From what Tainari and Kole have said, the Kasha has been turned off completely. The people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives, but it will definitely be a good thing. Otaku Dude, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're having an amazing day or night, whatever it may be for you. Welcome, welcome.
Come on, Traveler. Let's go.
Interesting. Ooh, green. So, where are we at? We're not able to level him at the moment. We have to go and do things, don't we? Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm a little tempted before we go and finish this to go and do the thing. Now night here in Asia? Lovely. We'll have having a good night. It's night here for me in Australia as well. Okay, no, let's keep going. I want to get this one done. We're so close. I want to finish this if possible.
Looks like you're awake. Yep.
So close. Good morning.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste.
What are we
hope you like
eating?
it.
What are we getting to eat? It looks like baklava.
Something yummy.
Well,
Pistachios? Pastry? Don't mind if I do.
I can even prepare 4 or 5
You're almost done now, I think. Not very long to go. I mean, it only took us, good luck, the next month. It's summer. That is correct. It is summer in Australia. But I grew up in Australia, so I'm pretty used to it.
You went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it.
I wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now.
Ooh, I'm almost done now. I think it's not very long to go. Yeah, I'm excited for that. As I said, like, it's taken us almost 5 hours to complete the last act of this one. It's a long one.
As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you.
Ooh, we're going to a
Date is written on the
banquet.
back. It's in 2 days.
Excellent.
I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well.
It's really not that amazing. We were just doing our part. I'm doing my
Strong and
part.
confident people like you.
But you're amazing too, Kole.
You're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go.
She's so cute.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Oh no, we have to tell him? We can't just sneak off? Okay, Tainari, where is he? This way? He's up there, I see him. I see him. We're going. Meow. Bring out Secret Agent Nahida. But is it the only place in Australia that shares the same time zone with me here in the Philippines? That is correct,
morning.
yes.
How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
How's your wound?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual
Sweet bean.
effects. The withering is one example.
I do have to go
Though
through
it
and
won't
clear
spread
out the
anymore,
withering, I
the
think.
existing zones won't just disappear.
Appreciate that. It's a lot to
Some
ask.
good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is
Aw,
hardly new. He had
This
already
isn't new
mentioned it to me
news,
before.
but I'm happy for him.
You mean he was already here?
Sweet boy.
To say hi to us.
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting.
He's a
He
good
just asked me
egg.
a few questions and left.
I'm glad that we get to kind of catch. I feel like this part is just gonna be us meeting up with everyone from this
No,
whole thing
I
and
haven't heard anything about that.
doing the things.
But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would
Did you
celebrate
find
Sino?
the 74 Arana? I have not done that, Demon Prince. At the moment, I am very much focused on getting through the Archon quests. So I can kind of catch up with the main storyline. And then my plan is to go back through and 100% each of the exploration and side quests and all of that kind of thing. But it's very much a slow
Kai has
process.
taken over some of my
Yes.
tasks these days.
You know if I'll ever do the Aranara series? I will eventually get to it, Cammy, but it is on the lower list of my priorities. My current priorities, catching up with the Archon quest, catching up with the story, the character story quests, then side quests and exploration. Yeah. I'm still looking for one. Oh no. That is rough. And Sumeru is such a big map as well. Like ugh, no thank you. Is your master alright?
He's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable.
Well, that is
Lesser
good.
Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers.
Oh, she's so
Supposedly, they were
good. She's
ashamed of
such a
their
sweet
shallow
bean.
ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia
I
Forest.
didn't and wouldn't bat an eye in the whole place magically caught on fire. I'm almost desperate. You've got this, Demon Prince. I believe in you.
Also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
Interesting.
Sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
I am indeed.
Request permission to
We
head
are a
out.
simple bean.
Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Okay. Thank you, Tainari. You little sweet wolf boy. Fox boy. I don't know what animal he's actually meant to be. He is some form of animal. I think that one's probably the best one to go to. I don't know if I need to go up or down. I have to go down. Okay, well this is still probably the best one because I can kind of just yeet myself out of existence. There we go. Will you eat Paimon for 9? I would eat Paimon for 2 Mora and a half sucked on lollipop. Otaku dude. She is emergency food and she would be tasty as hell. Oh shit, marvelous merch started. Ooh, nice. So Penny, you need to do the Liban event. Is probably the best when Genshin requires 0 effort. I do it for free. I'm glad we're on the same mindset there, Marshall. The Liban event. Which one is that? Marvelous merch one. Okay, this one. Okay, give me a sec. We'll go quickly do that. Let me have a look at it. We'll have a look and then we'll go back and do the rest of that one. At least I don't know where I have to be now, so that's all good. Whee! Meow. Sounds like the Philippine breakfast bread. Mmm, delicious. We like bread. Sure has, Laban. You're the same as ever. Did you try your luck in that land? Nope. Okay. What kind of place is that? Nope. Okay. Cool. Its own rules? Nope. Okay. Court of law? I don't know what he's saying. I'm not gonna read it. I'm done it. Woohoo. That must be alright. He's talking about stuff that is beyond my life. I'll keep that in mind. Cool. Mia, give me the things. Oh, I have those things. Excellent. Confirm the exchange. Thank you for these gifts. I appreciate you. Goodbye. Oh, what are these? Oh, that's the things. There's a little bit of me that's like, go and do that, but I'm gonna do that second. That's the next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna finish this quest, then I'm gonna go into the desert, and I'm gonna punch on with whatever that thing is in the desert. Like, aggressively punch on with it. It is going to bleed. I have a fully stacked kit of things and a dream. Meow. Meow. You do it daily and get stuff like that, but it's super limited time and need to do it daily to get all the stuff. I probably will not, Marshall, but I will try. I've just been doing that for Ruwa. Ruwa's just had one like that.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, he's getting so angry. 5 words, but only last 7 days. Oh, yeah, that checks out. Oh, good. Do your best when you have time. I will see how I go.
Will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
I love Nilu. She's so cute.
Traveler, Paimon.
She is adorable. I love her little back tattoo. It's really pretty.
The best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
And her little horns are cute as well.
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests, but maybe everyone.
Oh, we're gonna have to go find the guests for the buffet. It's not a buffet. It's a feast, isn't it? Just thought it would help with your Zhongli funds. I always need help with my Zhongli funds.
They shouldn't just ignore your request like this.
Oh, calm down.
#1 celebrity after all.
I have an idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too.
We all think she's amazing too. The glazing is out of this world. Okay, where can we go and see Al Haytham? I'm ready.
For the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may
We are great. Teehee. Let's do it.
It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste.
Ooh, we're talking about Fontaine.
In Fontaine called a camera that can record
A camera,
as pictures.
not a camera.
Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
The intro to Fontaine.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here.
She's
Traveler
so
Paimon,
sweet.
Could you help confirm if for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
She was the only dancer in Sumeru. The only dancer would also be the best dancer. I don't think she's the only dancer. But she's maybe the only professional dancer, because it doesn't seem like the people of Sumeru City have a lot of respect for like the people from out in the desert, and I think that would be the case here. So it's possible she's the only like professional dancer who's been brought, like gets paid as one of the people who came from the desert.
As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter. But
I hope we get to catch up with Dunyarzad. I know she got the little dream pedal.
Please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Okay. Where are we headed next? I think we've got to go up now. Yeah. She's only professional and she's shown so much because she's playable as well. Yeah, definitely. Meow. Zoom, 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 zoom. Meow. Meow. Ooh, I do love the inside of the academia. It is very, very pretty.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
No. Love to see a dance battle between her and Kachina. It would be very, very good.
Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cafe was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their
I mean,
relationship is.
technically, there's also Gar Ming as well. Gar Ming is a professional lion dancer, which, while it's not normal dance, I would say definitely adds into that kind of performance-y kind of thing as well. That would be fun.
I see.
Have those two like doing pretty dances and then Gar Ming just comes in and do angry stomps. Oh, that dance battle would be so cool. It would be. Just them doing their beautiful flowy dances and then I got achievements earlier as well. What did I get? Even the edge of obliteration, a comeback still on the cards, casualty of birth and extinction. Sorry, sir, but you are ineligible. Prevent the birth of the forged god. Yes, give me my primos. Give them to me. Dance Olympics with representation from each nation. It would be great. 'Cause yeah. Oh my god, she would be yep. I'm in. I would see it. I mean, Barbara kind of dances in her burst animation. Well, she's a singer. I would say though, we could also have a singing competition between Barbara, she's an idol, right? Like, Barbara is statistically, she's an idol. And then you would also be able to bring in, where is she? Yunjin, she's the opera singer, right? Like, that's her whole thing, is she's a dancer and opera performer? I'm pretty sure that was what we learned about. She's from the opera troupe, yeah. Renowned Liyue opera singer, so we could have her and Barbara doing, like, having a singing competition as well. Phil Ito would be surprisingly good. He would have a rock band. He would have a rock band 100%, Cammy. But look at her dance as well. She could do part of the dance off. Look at her dancing. And then you'd have the boy, Gar Ming, dance for us. There you go. Navia? Was she a singer as well? Oh no, she wasn't. Profile. The current president of Spina, who is a lovely, dutiful, and a great boss. No, it wasn't her I was thinking of. There was somebody else. From Fontaine, Farina's pretty good. Yeah, Farina would... She's a singer, isn't she? And then Nilu doing her little thing. She's adorable. Oh my god, I love her so much. You know who I think would also be a surprisingly good dancer, potentially from Inazuma? Would be Ayaka. I feel like she would surprise us. She would do like the really pretty like fan dancing and things like that. Like, yeah. In the same instance though, I feel like Nouvelette would know how to waltz. Like, the way he holds himself, I imagine him being able to, like, just pick someone up into a waltz and just kind of twirl you around the dance floor. Very similar to, like, Gomez Adams style, if you can imagine it. Yeah. I feel like that would be a thing based on how good they are at dancing. Yeah. And I feel like he would know how to do like the one where he is perfectly straight, but you're kind of slightly leaned back as he kind of just twirls you around. Klee almost killed a fair Tui Harbinger. I love that for her. But then again, at the same time, I feel like the same could be said for Arlecchino, that she would take control of the dance and she would twirl me around like no tomorrow. Yeah. 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 Okay, let's... Oh, I got another achievement. What's the achievement? Oh, Challenger Series. What was this for? Destroy Shokin's ward while he is delivering a powerful barrage of attacks. Nice, I did that. That is something I have done. Okay.
Next, how about I take you on a walk?
Oh, okay, we've got to go over here? Is it further in? Wait, do I just have to go in here? Oh, that's right, he's in the main library? The Library of Alexandria? I mean, what? Who? Huh? Okay. Yeah, secret agent. It's one of her voice lines. If you search them up, it should be there. Can't remember what it's called. God. Could you imagine how you would feel if you were a Harbinger and you got taken out by a literal child? Oh man, I feel like I now want to have team actual child and just like destroy all of the Futui Harbingers with only children characters or children related characters. Like, how does it feel knowing you got taken out by a pack of children? Like, you're meant to be like one of the toughest groups in the world, right? But you got taken out by 4 literal children. My dudes, calm down. The Lord, how most impressive feat was beating up the Pandemodia bishop while trying to play with it. True. He's already talking to someone else.
Book and tell me what happened in the
Who's?
academia.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
Not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that
Taking it by Chi-Chi would be the worst way to go. Chi-Chi, Sire, Klee, and Nahida, like Team Small Bean, wiped me out.
You would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know.
Oh my god, he is like, please, I need the knowledge. Give me wisdom.
Became a sage.
Chi-Chi has some adapters powers, to be fair. To be fair, you are correct.
Now. You're the renowned Kaveh.
Renowned Kaveh?
Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't
Pouty face. Pouty face.
What makes you say that? Why would you question my
These two would definitely punch each other in the face and then buy each other a beer. What is Chi-Chi? Little Chi-Chi. Tiny baby Chi-Chi.
Who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
I like his hairpins. They're cute.
That you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Are they best friends? I'm imagining them being like this, treating each other like shit. It's like, oh yeah. Wait, they live together?
Threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage?
Are they brothers?
The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they?
They live together, so they may be roommates. And they were roommates? Move out. Get out of my house. No, I'm not gonna let you in my house. Pouty face. They were roommates? Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway. Paimon and the Traveler just living for the drama. They're like, oh man, the roommates are fighting. We better not interrupt like this important moment. Be a real shame if we ate some popcorn while we watched this and like giggled at their crazy.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
I don't want to move out. I like spending time with you.
Just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master
I think like one neighbor that fakes doing something to watch around. Oh, we 100% hear them shouting, and then suddenly in the middle of the night decide that we need to go and like trim the lawn, but with scissors, and we're not moving.
Considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Oh, which is truly unfortunate.
I try and
I can only pity the man who
I can get it, Cammy. I can get it. Vacuum the lawn, that's exactly right. I came to water the gravel.
When Sumeru needed me most.
Well, while you were out fiddling
And they
around in
were
the desert,
roommates.
many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Well, why didn't you call me?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar
Why
and all
didn't
his
you
accomplices
call me?
have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from
Oh
the
my
Grand
god.
Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand.
Oh my god, these two are being little bitches. Think their name is Kavatham or something? Ooh.
You're lying to me.
This is just like the bitchiest of bitchy couples, and I mean, I can see where you're coming from, Cammy. I'm waiting to go over here and have him immediately complain about Kava? He's gonna immediately start me like, oh my god, can you believe this guy? He went away and he wasn't a part of this, and now he thinks he has a right to have feelings. Oh my god.
Oh, it's you two.
Oh my god.
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
I ignored it because I was having problems.
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new
Okay,
mail at
thank
my
you very
office.
much for the follow. Thank you, thank
To
you.
attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently, and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Epic follow moment, that's it. Well, thank you, I appreciate it, Cammy.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful.
You're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and
This is so
prominent seats in the
pretty.
Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages.
So he's
Among the
getting
6 great
picked?
sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage.
And so Azar was the Grand Sage, but we've unseated him?
Sages from Vahumana and Immortal
JD, thank you very much for the follow.
They were imprisoned
Welcome
for
on
cause of
in.
Azar,
Hello
and were only
there.
rescued after Azar's
Hello. How are you doing today?
Who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a
But we've just had a whole upheaval to the political system.
About becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes,
Do you wanna-
about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs
Nah, I'm good,
nominated
thanks.
me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar
Ooh.
and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
Oh, I feel like he would have been a great Grand Sage. But I guess he's not really there.
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before,
He just wants to be the scribe. He's doing what he loves. Like, you're not gonna force him to do it. I am curious to see if we do find out who is the new great Grand Sage slash 6 great sages. That would be really interesting to see who it is.
before the new sages take office.
Okay, so you're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
Oh, that's so mean.
Who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
But they were roommates. Yes, actually, you kind of do.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
You kind of do look like friends.
My roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
Ah, is your account free to play? It is, Cammy. I am completely free to play. So everything I've gotten has been through good luck and collected gems. Thankfully, though, I've been very, very picky in which characters I go for on the banner. So it hasn't been too much of a problem just yet. And I've been able to save up a little bit as well. He didn't seem to believe a word you told him. Epic minus 2? Nice. Yeah, I decided I want to play fully free to play on Genshin just because, one, I don't have the income to play crazy, but two, it's good to kind of show like you can do quite a lot as a free to play character, like a free to play player, with the characters you can get with saved up gems and things like that. Thanks for your hard work these days. Too much good luck in my opinion after the incident that will haunt me for the rest of my life. You mean for this man? This man that's here? When he came home? Okay.
Alright, I'll see you there.
Okay. Once heard someone say this is a resource management game, and I was like, well, that is pretty true. 100%. 100%. So I've got like... I've only got a little bit of stuff, but that's because I haven't been doing a lot of side things to gather up a lot of gems. I've been focusing on the Archon quests. I think when I actually start exploring and things like that, I'll be able to get those numbers up fairly quickly. Like, I've done a bit of exploring in the first area, but yeah. Like, I've 100%ed some of it. But, like, I've got lots of areas that are only, like, 14% or less than complete, so lots of chests and things to open, lots of quests to do. I have so many quests. Like, if we have a look in my cute little quest log, like, I have so many quests to do, and every single one of them I think should give... I don't think they all give gems, but a lot of them give bits and pieces, and I have all these ones down here. We got lots of stuff. A slight hatred for Al-Haytham after that? No, you don't. Look at this man. He's beautiful. You love him. You love him like I do, Marshall. Don't even deny it. I know, you can't hide it from me. Okay, where are we going? Meow. Meow. Secret Agent Nahida is coming in hot. Meow. How far do you reckon I could fly with Secret Agent Nahida, Marshall? Think I could make it to an island? From here?
This is Port Ormos.
Secret Agent flying in for the sneak attack. They'll never see her.
Is that Paimon I hear?
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's been a while.
Oh, she is doing so much better. Oh, that is so good. That one island 100%. Yep, just gliding on in. Oh, I'm so glad she's doing better. Like, good. How about you?
I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Alazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
We are the ones who kind of did it. We're so great. Didn't expect to see you here. Oh, I love Dia as well. I'm so glad we're going around and seeing everybody again. I don't think we really did this in Inazuma. And I kind of am sad about that we didn't go say goodbye to Toma and Goru and all of them. We kind of just wrapped things up and we were done.
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
Please stay on, we love you. Kissy face, kissy face, kissy face.
You should know that by now.
Kissy face, kissy face.
When I took this job,
Kissy face.
I'd already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
Aww.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
Chaos. Bring the chaos.
And put my body to the test again.
Oh, she's going full chaos.
But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
I know.
If you can,
I in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea.
I would send her to.
I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through.
I feel like she'd do well in Inazuma where those fights are kind of happening, but also maybe in Natlan, I guess.
Also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a
I love her
friend
hair.
someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them?
Oh no, I'm yawning.
Remember that.
We only have 15 minutes left, 20 minutes left to stream, so I'm hoping we can get this finished before then. Will there be 20 minutes of cutscenes? Who is to say? There's also something Child would say. Oh, 100%. We didn't hear anything about
I
that.
heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and I'll hate them told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia.
Ooh.
But only if I wanted to.
I can't imagine her being part of the academia, not streaming. It's you still got 15 minutes, and we're not going to finish until we've got this quest done. I am not finishing this stream without this act being complete. We have been playing this act for like 2 full streams now. That's like 6 hours almost to get through this one act. Ridiculous. Let's go more Pandy. No, we're going until we finish this. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 15 minutes, it could be 20 minutes. Who is to say? But honestly, this is the longest fucking act that ever did happen. I don't know why they made this decision.
Because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means
I just hit the microphone. I'm so sorry, guys.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you.
It's international. Oh man.
No need for the sad face.
This is the longest act in Genshin, but don't worry.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled,
I'm curious, I'm gonna have a look.
Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed.
Okay.
So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in
Yeah. Sumeru is the longest by a long way. This one has almost 2 hours on some of the other ones. Oof.
So she sent the letter here.
Wild. This is, the longest by a long way.
My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes.
Oh my
staying out
god.
even into the night. By the
Oh
time we
god,
get
yeah.
back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and
Oh my god, these two as well.
the old man on duty is also usually
If we were getting but they were roommates energy from Alhaitham and Kava? I'm getting they go on hikes and one of them drives a Subaru. from these two.
To come and check on that.
And I love that for them.
Sorry to make you two come all the way
They're
out
really
here.
cute together as well. They make me so happy.
For Nilu to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a big.
It's like the rich girl and the bodyguard trope. Yes, I'm living for it. Real. That's it, Gabby. Oh.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Have you done the Nahida birthday event? I didn't do the Nahida birthday event, Cammy, no. As I said, I ran into this problem, Cammy. So I only play Genshin 2 days a week, Monday and Tuesday. And with how much the event, dailies, weeklies, and everything else took, I was actually never progressing the main story because I'd spend 2 full days just doing all of the side stuff that you can do each week. And I wasn't making any progress, so I made the rule that I was ignoring all events and everything until I had caught up on the Archon quest, so then I could actually make progress. And then I can kind of, once I've done that, I can then go back to, say, 1 day of doing side quests, 1 day of doing all of that extra stuff. Penny had to look in. I did, yeah.
You better get going.
And since making that rule, we have gone from halfway through Inazuma to finishing all of the intermissions and side stuff after Inazuma, and now all of Sumeru in about a month. Which, again, with only 2 days a week, I'm pretty happy with, especially because between when we finished Inazuma and when we could start the Chasm mission, we had to do like 4 different character story quests as well as requirements to start Chasm. So yeah, just gonna say there is this group picture and you see the way it looks at Tunasat. Oh, I love that. The Weaver and ZZ came in and you fell further behind. This is true. I feel like though, if I wanted to, I could catch up on ZZZ really easy now. And I could also, and I'm on top of Wuwa now, Marshall. So it only takes me like 1 or 2 nights every month to actually keep on top of Wuwa. And I want to get to that point with Genshin as well, that like I can get ZZZ, Genshin, and Wuwa to a point that I can kind of just come in once, like give them a week each and just be able to come in and do the new content and then return to the other, so I can just rotate like 1 week on, 1 week off. I also would be caught up on other stuff a lot, like grinding, so eventually I locked in for the Archon quest because I really wanted to be able to see the new content with the rest of the community. That's where I'm at the moment, Cammy. I'm trying to, as I said, I don't really want spoilers for stuff that's coming out, but it's really hard, especially when you're raiding in and trying to be supportive of the rest of the Genshin streaming community. So if I'm caught up at least with the Archon quest, at least if I'm behind in everything else, I can still kind of not be spoiled about what's going to come up in the Archon quest. Yeah. It's been a while. It is hard, lol. Yeah, it's really hard, Cammy. So I'm hopeful that realistic, I think there's about 5 chapters. I'm trying to think.
Medical treatment is still as good as ever.
I think there's like 1 interlude after chapter 3. And then I think we have like, I think there's 5 or 6 chapters in thank you for taking us. Yeah, 5 or 6 chapters in chapter 4, and then I think there's 4 chapters so far in chapter 5. So I think we've got like 12 chapters left, and most of them I think I can do a chapter a night. And if that's the case, I should be able to get them done in 6 weeks.
I've already talked with Candace and the village.
But we'll see. We'll see if I can actually get that done. My goal at the moment, though, is 6 weeks, because I would like to have this done before the end of the year.
By King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly
But, oh, Exciting news though, I've spoken with my parents and I'm not going home for Christmas this year. So last Christmas I loosed out on about a 2-week streaming period because I went home. So yeah, but this year I'm not going home, so it'll just be me hanging at home for 2 weeks where I can stream as much as I want. It's going to be great. Maybe Natland is on the shorter side if that makes you feel better, even though it's not finished. From what I can see, Cammy, everything is on the shorter side compared to Sumeru, though I believe what's it called? Fontaine is a little bit longer. I think Fontaine is a little bit longer, but yeah. We'll see what happens.
Really, I feel that my whole life.
But I don't think Fontaine is as long as Sumeru, so hopefully that means we can stick to the one a day.
All right. Well, I suppose I should start by saying.
Yeah.
I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
You're not going to be a scholar anymore?
I've given up
Oh
on being
no.
a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not
So
completely
it
given
does
up on
look
my
that
relationship to knowledge either.
nothing will beat this one, because this one takes, like, when done full speed, no distractions, unlike what I do, 4 hours to complete this one.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone.
And the thing is, with the Christmas time stuff, what it may end up being is that I might just do another week of Genshin, but because I won't have to go to work, I can do longer streams that week. So I might end up doing like a week of 6-hour streams and just 6 hours I can get through probably 2 chapters. So in 4 days, I can do 8 chapters, which is 2/3 of what I need to get done. So if I'm not doing well, that is an option as well.
Welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star.
That'd be so good. Which should be just before the next chapters drop. Really, but I wish event quests weren't temporary because they're really interesting to have spicy lore. I've had a conversation about that before, Cammy, that I really wish that they would put the event quest on a rotation, because yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that people who are late into the game will never know because they weren't playing when the events happened. Like having them unlock with, for people who have unlocked all of the story events, having them unlock with
And very few desert dwellers are as
having them unlock with keys kind of thing, that you could, like, after you've unlocked all of the character quests and all of the story quests, being able to use keys to then unlock events that you might not get the reward for them, but you could still play the story and see the event and what would happen with them, if that makes sense. I'm gonna head off, Pan. I hope you have a great stream, Night Chat. Night Shub, thank you so much for coming and hanging. I really do appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night. We'll catch you soon. That's an interesting idea. I mean, I just think it'd be a way for people to be able to experience that kind of the lore that they've missed out on because they're not around. Weren't around. Yeah.
Azar has received much needed punishment.
But yeah, that's just something I've thought of, was like, that'd be a way, even if it was on a rotation, like one gets brought in every every 2 weeks or something like that. It'd probably take still like 6 months to get through the whole lot, but you could just unlock them kind of thing as you needed. Or yeah, just having it be an unlockable story thing that you can unlock and kind of play through. So that you still have something to spend your keys on, because, yeah, rotate to like the banners. Yeah, exactly. that you can go in and decide which ones you want to unlock. And if you've already played them, you can't get the rewards for them. But if you haven't played them, because like I know there's some weapons that are really, really good for characters, but if you weren't playing at the time, you're never going to get like one of the best like free weapons for some of those characters. And that fucking sucks as well. So have it rotate through. If you've already played them, you won't get the rewards. They've already been claimed. But if you hadn't played them, claim them with the key, unlock it with the key, play it, get your rewards, get the story, enjoy. I just think of Al-Haytham yelling it while acting possessed. Oh, possessed Al-Haytham. Chef's kiss. I was so concerned when he was doing that. I'm like, no, my sweet man, stop it. Control yourself.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanagi has allocated
But yeah, that's just my thinking. It'll never happen because they make too much money from forcing people to play every event by being available.
I applied for a few
that FOMO. Oh no, what if I miss out?
And sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanagi. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need.
There is a part of me as well, so side note, I don't think I have done a single one of the hangouts. I kind of want to do one of them to see what they are and how long they take and all of that kind of stuff.
Is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people.
But in saying that, I think I'm just over about a year and a half behind now, so I think I'm slowly catching up. We're only a year and a half behind in the story quest now.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
Not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write,
Or maybe even less than that.
she wasn't sure where the letter
Like 12 months? I don't know.
asked us to come find everyone personally.
Because I feel like Fontaine released just as I had started playing. Just before I started playing, and I started playing in about October. So we must be almost about a year behind now. I'm not gonna lie, I think they are boring. But I also think of the story quests as boring. The story quests are boring. I've only done like 3 hangouts. Okay.
Celebration. Feast.
See, I really like the characters though, Cammy, and I really enjoy the story quests because of how much they add to my connection to an emotional connection to the characters. Like when I care about the characters, I'm more invested in actually wanting to play as them and things like that. So I'm hoping that the hangouts add to that, if that's a little bit.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
I need some water.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
He just doesn't like recognition and people. You two are invited as well. Come along.
I have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so
These two are gonna get married, it's gonna be cute.
A message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the
Oh my
sky.
god, be cuter.
You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful. So much so that it was prohibited.
To actually get the rewards from Hangouts, you need to get every ending, and that takes over 5 hours each from what I've heard, if I remember correctly. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Be sure to give the message to Nilu. But see, this is the thing, Marshall. What you're saying there is, I don't know, I don't have a reference for it because I haven't done one of them. So I kind of want to do one of them eventually to just see what it's like. Okay, where are we going? We're going over here? I think we were going here for the feast? Okay, we need to skip. Wait, what time was it? It's 7 o'clock in 2 days. Yeah, I've done one and was so bored I gave up on them. Okay. Day after tomorrow. 1900. There we go, confirm. Just didn't get all the endings? Okay. Do you have to play through it multiple times to get the different endings? Or can you do like can you like just jump back a little bit and try again? Getting all endings might take 5 hours if you get lost, because sometimes it's hard to know what you need to do to get certain endings. Oh, okay. Are they like, is it like a story, like a choose your adventure? Like, I choose this response, and then I choose this response, and then I choose this response and this response? And that leads to an ending? Or is it like, I did this, and then I did this, and I collected this thing, and then... blah, 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 blah.
Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
Go, 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 go. Secret Agent Naheed. Multiple full playthroughs of them, yeah. You can jump back. Oh, okay. Yeah. We managed to glide the whole way into the Grand Bazaar. Good job, Secret Agent Nahida. You know what's up. Meow. 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 Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
I saw. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening.
Finally decided
Oh, look how cute they all are. Oh my god, look at all this great Genshin food. I love Genshin food. I want to be able to eat Genshin food. Actually, I want to eat anime food. Studio Ghibli food specifically.
The last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
I would like to do a speech, and so that the voice actress gets paid.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Delicious. I think Bennett's Hangout is one of the shorter, easy ones. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Cammy. I do have Bennett, and I do like Benito Flake, so... yeah. Everybody eats and drinks before enjoying the performance prepared by Lilu and everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Hey! The time passes gradually in the wonderful atmosphere, and the beautiful evening feels almost like a dream.
It's so delicious. Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing. The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar.
Aww, they're so cute.
And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
Ah, feels kind of nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's
Oh my
job.
god. These two? Oh, you listen to Bennett's about Barbara voice line. I really love what he says and made me both happy and sad. Oh, I don't know if I can do happy and sad. Need to hear a story quest for the boss? Yeah.
Don't mention it.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable.
I'll eventually get that one unlocked, Demon Prince.
And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
Oh.
That's how I remember it too.
No, we did
Luck
this.
that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team.
Luck that let us form a
More
team.
luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah.
It did indeed.
Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most.
We
It
did.
was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our
I love that we're all patting ourselves on the back, like, good job, guys.
and thanks to everyone's efforts.
No, he does not
the
hear.
performance was a great success.
We don't know what's happened with her. No more, you can unlock it straight away now. They added a feature that lets you unlock it immediately. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Don't they can even abandoned and neglected?
Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster,
Oh!
which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past. The academia basically abandoned her.
Oh my god.
This should be something everybody should remember.
Oh, because they don't remember Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Oh.
Everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Yeah, I get it, Demon Prince. I have an issue. I'm gonna read something so you're all good, yeah. No, my mind was elsewhere.
Those two giants of the academia are here.
Yeah, I have this thing against holding other sections of the game captive behind the story quests. I don't like that as a principle. Oh, sure, thank you for that health check. It seems that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, their understanding of Sumeru's history also changed. Okay, now everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Teyvat who remembers that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata ever existed. That's kind of sad. As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret for her. So sweet. Yeah.
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
I love that he's like, just like, I shall punish them. So cute.
And his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deity's decision and won't
Oh my god. Al-Haytham being like, punish them all.
Why didn't you accept
But yeah, I'm not a fan of how Genshin does the story quests and locking things behind them. I don't think that's a good way to do it. Because if I have to do them to unlock, if I have to do them to unlock Archon quests, they're no longer, like, story quests, they're now part of the Archon quests. But that's just my mindset. Who would have thought that the person not originally from Teyvat didn't get affected by power from Teyvat?
But seriously, though,
I mean,
I always wondered if you had some personal
yeah,
motives behind it.
But think about it from a different perspective, Marshall. That'd be the same as like, oh, someone who's not from this country didn't get sick from a sickness from that country. It's like, no, they would probably still get sick. Like, it's not how sickness works. It's magic, I guess. Is magic. And the fact that Paimon, who is also not from Teyvat, got affected by the power from Teyvat is kind of like, makes no sense. When Traveler did tell Nahida so bad, that is fair. I can understand that, Cammy.
Quite the personality.
You flatter me.
You flatter me.
All right, then.
Day is like, stop flirting on it.
You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with
The General Mahamatra.
It's not about being happy.
That's fair, Cammy. I kind of would like that as well, but I feel like,
Even so,
for me, I feel like I wouldn't want Nahida to be living with that guilt. Like, I feel like there would be a little part of her that would always feel guilty about the fact that A, she forgot, and B, that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata gave herself for that and nobody knew. And I don't think I'd want her to live with that guilt. I don't know if we knew Paimon's from Teyvat, though. But I would wonder if we still wore an Akasha, would our memory be erased as well? Ooh, possibly. Talk to everyone at the feast. Okay, let's be picky. Let's go to Nilu first.
Ah, there you are, Traveler. Well, how is it?
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional
Not sure if we know Paimon is from Teyvat. I thought she wasn't from Teyvat, but maybe she is. Because I think Nahida would understand. I don't. But see, she's still a little guy, and she still suffers from that, like, imposter syndrome. I think her knowing that she is the second and not the one that's been there forever would again make herself doubt herself as being able to handle herself. So I'm like, no, I'm happy with the way it ended. I'm happy with her being safe.
I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel
I mean,
elated right
potentially Demon Prince, who is to say? we're gonna do Bea next.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious.
Have you tried it? Kissy face, kissy face, kissy
Yes,
face.
I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax.
No wonder everyone
likes
wants.
to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello.
The dangers of it.
Nilu invited everybody.
Hey,
I'm
less
glad
of that
we could
polite
come.
chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Boo. Okay. I think Paimon is something created by the Ungood that we see at the start of the game, maybe.
And everything is delicious.
Must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering. Yeah.
I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise,
I could
show you around.
It's alright, don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all.
Oh my god, we're friends, guys! Look at our friendship, it's beautiful. Remember, guys, friendship is magic. Magic is heresy. We'll find out at the end of the game, I guess. We won't. We'll never find out, Marshall. They will have forgotten about that point, and it'll be done.
But the atmosphere here is quite good.
Thought you might find it boring.
This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia, that happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves.
I love that
insane
he
by study.
has separated himself from the other, like, bookworm nerds of the Academia. He's like, yeah, they're bookworm nerds. Me, I'm better than them. I mean, he is, but, you know. I need to find IRL Irminsul and delete some of that cringe things I've done. Oh, 100%. I'm EP. I need bees to sleepies. I suddenly feel a little sleepy. It feels like I'm about to nod off.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up once you put something yummy in your tummy.
Oh, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go speak to Nahida. She's the only one we haven't spoken to. We're gonna fall asleep and talk to Nahida? Is that what's happening? Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden? Or is it because I'm too full? Huh? Seems like someone is there. Oh, I love when we get this, like, the like, film style overlay. Oh, we can still see the visions. But everyone's frozen. Here we go. Nahi, is that you, sweet bee?
It's me.
Little bean. Nahida, it looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again. Hi, Taka. How are you?
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you.
May your day be ever so blissful. May your wishes be guaranteed. Thank you, Taka. I appreciate you.
The fence it grows upon.
You're a sweet bean. I appreciate you, Taka. I hope your day is as majestic as you are, and that everything you want to achieve becomes easy as pie to you.
Today at the Grand Bazaar, I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in.
Oh, she's so cute.
I'm busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
Okay, let's do it. What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Will do. So that's what this is about, Nahida. It'd be better if you could do that yourself. Then all society would go broke. How many gift subs you have? This is a joke.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
I mean, you both took that very negatively for what is an actually positive interaction. Probably both want to check yourself for, like, where you're going with that. Sometimes positivity can just be positivity and doesn't need negativity to try and bring it down. Just a thought. Okay. Have you made up your mind? Oh my god, are we gonna bring them all up to meet there?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right?
Oh, look at them.
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being.
Oh my god, she's taking over our body again. So cute. Okay. Then at least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body. She's gonna say so many weird things. We go. We go.
Everyone.
Oh my god, us talking to them brings me so much joy.
Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice.
Oh! I'm gonna say brain rot stuff. I'm so ready for her to say brain rot stuff, Marshall. That's all I want.
Conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting.
Is this also part of the feast? Maybe.
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
How you?
Oh my god, she's so sweet. I love that the traveler finally gets to talk in this session, and it's not even the voice actor getting paid. It's Nahida's voice actor getting paid again. Okay.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh my god. It's me.
Of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person.
She's so cute. She's so cute. I love that we can see her even if she's in our body at the moment.
With the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you.
I do like that she's actually come to say thank you to us all. That's really sweet.
To resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune.
This brings me so much joy.
People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me.
So cute.
Allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you.
Aww.
You don't have to do this.
Oh, she's so sweet.
The suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
Okay.
This is how the relationship between the academia and Dendro Archon.
I feel like
we just did what was necessary.
I'm ready for this to be done now. This is it. We've been playing this act for 6-ish hours. We probably didn't need this many. We probably didn't need this much.
Like the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you.
Like, I get it.
Thank you so much.
But we probably didn't need the talking to them phase if we were going to do this phase. Just saying. You're almost done. This is a big talking end, yeah. And it has been a big talking end. I think we finished the fight with the balladeer almost an hour ago. So yeah, big talking end is a way to describe it, Marshall. An hour of talking post final battle. A woman's hour of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. Is that going to be the end? Are we done? And the feast ends on a perfect note. We're done. Is it the next day? It's not done.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
It's still going. I think I slept all right.
Nahida left. You ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon. Call her out on it.
I have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
The Sage of Gluttony? Okay, that is a choice.
She'll be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Okay, so we can finish up with just, if we want to ask Nahida questions, we can. So, let's take our Nahida and go to our Nahida and talk to her. Run. We're handing her up for when we eat her and gain her powers. That's exactly right. We've got to make sure she lasts more than a single sitting, Marshall. Meow. Okay. Enter the sanctuary of Surshathana. I really do like this sanctuary. Like, I know this was her prison, and like this is like the temple of wisdom or whatever it is that she summons. Because like you can see that it matches the thing, but yeah. Like Kirby, that's exactly right, Cammy. Like, just like Kirby.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
I'm glad she didn't say that in our body. That's...
I'm here to talk with you. Is there anything you want?
Okay, is there anything you want to know about the Akasha, about what happened after I fell asleep that day? I feel like we already know about the Balladeer, about... Okay, actually, I do want to know what happened to the Balladeer. Because he head planted into the concrete after pulling all of his cables out.
He's still in a coma.
Okay, he's in a coma.
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
So technically he's not dead, he's still alive.
But as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
Okay, okay.
In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself.
I kind of hope we can bring him away. I hope we can bring him around and make him a good one. Valentine, the next step on my journey. I think that's fine. I kind of want to keep that a mystery. The Akasha, we kind of know what happened there, about what happened after I fell asleep. I am kind of curious to see what she tells me about what...
After the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the gnosis?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation.
Okay.
However,
she's a liar. She's a fucking liar that lies.
Still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember
truth.
the that changed your fate.
She did tell us that.
Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor.
Okay.
I told him that the Heavenly
This is true though, like, we know she's not a fighter, she's a sweet bean.
Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
Is she gonna share it with us though? No, she's not. So she's gonna keep the new knowledge she gained as her own secret boon. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet? Huh? You mean about your brother?
Oh my god, she's gonna tell us about our brother? Tell me.
It took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on him in Irminsul.
Yeah. Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information?
Though he has been in this area since the time of Canria. Like, we've seen him with the Canria.
In your case, Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
But he's been around since Canria times.
There must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him.
I'm not surprised. As I said, like, they've got information on the fall of Canria, and he was around during Canria because he's hanging out with all of those Canrian types.
One possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could he possibly hail from Teyvat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong within my memories, or is this the world that has done something to him?
Nothing about this makes any sense.
Around for 500 years, there has to be some information. That's what I'm thinking, Marshall, as well. Like, we know that he is with the Canrians and that he's been he was with Dainsleif, like, in Canria 500 years ago. So yeah, it's not like he disappeared after Canria. Like, if you hang around for 500 years, there's going to be some information on you. Do you have any further intel?
According to the records I was able to access, your
Yeah, so he appeared in
Conria.
Conria. We knew that, though.
After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of
And we
Teyvat.
kind of knew that because he's working.
Was about to
Yeah.
reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
Interesting.
Fuzzy, did something happen to him? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate.
Interesting.
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss?
Even that wouldn't explain
Is
how he
this
somehow comes from this world.
an Abyss?
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descendants, what is a descender? Yeah, question. Good question, Paimon. Paimon, you're onto a good question there. Give me that answer.
I'm sure you must be curious
But
about
also-
the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Oh, she is actually going to tell us. That's good.
Was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world.
Lore. Yeah, give me that lore, Cammy.
You are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
4th, so I'm guessing the 3rd was our brother? Legends were originally from Teyvat, and when they left, the Heavenly Principles wiped their memories of Teyvat. And because your brother went in the lost memories, potentially, Marshall. We're the 4th. I reckon our brother was the 3rd.
Huh? So the Fatui killed 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
Oh, okay, so he's not one of them.
My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles.
Oh.
As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
I love that they keep bringing in little things like this that I'm like, this is just another layer of information on who we are as a person.
All this, I'm sure you must still
And
have a lot of unanswered
I'm just gonna say, it makes me love Wuwa more and more with how straightforward they are with who our character is. Oh no, you're a god. You created this thing. You gave Jue the powers. You told Jue that this is what it had to be. You're the watcher. Every time big events happen, you appear to watch over them and make sure that the world is returned to its rightful thing. No crazy stuff. No, your brother's 500 years old and a piece of shit. No, you're actually a descender. It's just, nah. You're a god. You come down, you watch things happen when bad things are happening. Make sure they return to the right path. Then you disappear. Then you show back up again when you're needed. Demir, I need some time to reflect on what you've said. Wuwa, I miss you. Kissy face.
I'm interested in your future.
Okay.
It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will
I'm gonna lie, Nahida is the most useful god out of them all when it comes to information. Not even Zhongli gave us good information. That is correct. That is correct, Marshall. Like Raiden, who is eternal, gave us no information because she was too busy sitting in her arena watching One Piece. Chapter 3 complete! Oh my god. Wait. No, that's not what I want. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna collect our wonders. Okay, okay, we have completed that one, and he can use Google basically, pretty much. Is the only living Archon from the war 500 years ago? Is he? Surely the Raiden Shogun was alive, but she was just in her little cubbyhole, right? Oh no, Rex Lapis was the oldest of them. That's right, he was the oldest and most respected, yeah. We collect. We come good. So what's next? Inversion of Genesis, Archon Quest Interlude Chapter Act 3. Is this another Dainsleif? Wait, what's that thing? Wait, what's the silver twig? What is a silver twig? Where is it? I'm up to 11 wishes now. That's good. This is good. Here we go. A new branch taken from the center of the world. Interesting. Okay. Nita was born at the end of the Arkham War, but she's still from 500 years ago. Yeah, that is correct, Sim. But technically, since the erasure of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, like she's forgotten about that. So everyone now thinks she's older than 500 years old because she's always been the Archon of the Archon for Sumeru. So my question is, does she now have like some of Rukkhadevata's memories, and so in her mind she's older than 500 years old now? Questions to think about. Aya is Raiden's Makoto's sister, and Makoto was the one who fought in the war and died. That's right. Yeah, so she was around, but she wasn't the Raiden at the time, yeah. Well, Venti from there, he just used to be a wind spirit, potentially? Okay, so that's that one. No. Okay. Complete other quests. So what do we have to do to unlock this one? Do I have that one unlocked? I do. I do. Okay, that's something though. Okay. Where is... Now we have to do that one, but that's okay. That's a future us problem right now. I also have those things that I have to deal with, and we're starting to get a few books, but that's not going to be enough. We're going to need more of them. More of them. We leave. But what I'm saying, Sin, and like I mean this in the most polite way, is that what we have just seen though was all of the other people have got fake memories of her being the one who fought as instead of Lord Rukkhadevata during the Archon War. We saw all of them at the dinner being like, no, this happened, she was doing this thing with the memories things, the fake, what's it called? The fake knowledge, the bad knowledge. And after she did that, she like did this and this and this, and then that she got like arrested and things like that. So in the minds of the people, Nahida is the one who was actually during the Archon War, even if she wasn't actually there. But in the minds of the people, and potentially herself, she is the one who was there, and not Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, because Greater Lord Rukkhadevata never existed in this timeline anymore. Just as a thought. Anyway, yeah. I would appreciate that as well, but I will see what happens in the future, because that is in the future, and I'm looking forward to seeing what is next. We do have... Anywho, as I was saying, with that though, we've gone much later. We're even. What server do you play on? I play on the Asian server, and I'm literally just finished the Sumeru story quests in. Literally just finished the Sumeru story quest. We literally just had the conversation with the people about the fact that her body, her memory has now been replaced the space for Lord Rukkhadevata. We literally just had that conversation. So with that, that is the